Fat.
Just call
Yay!
McKay says. Quick, redeem that key.
But what if I don't play it? I don't want someone to, like, have bought it or something and then say, oh, here's the key to a game, and then I never play the game. Or I play it and I'm like, nah, this ain't for me, you know. No, you actually sent me a okay.
Just call
threw
McKay
it at
says.
me.
I don't care. Just redeem it anyway. It was a gift to me and I can't redeem it because I already own it.
Okay. You're the boss. We open Steam up here. I'm guessing it's Steam. Games. Activate a product on Steam. Next. Agree. Paste. Next. Success. Finished. Okay. Print receipt. I don't want to set it up now. Cancel. Damn it. If I were to install that, I could not stream at all. Because that thing would kill my internet. Well, it doesn't kill the internet. It kills Windows.
Arcanoloth says. Hey Scorp.
Hey, what's happening?
Just call McKay says. Now you own 10 whole games.
Right? That's probably true. I don't know. I've got Legoland or whatever that is. The Lego 3D Lego thing that you don't do nothing with, really. Ooh, people.
Arcanoloth says. I was so bored I was setting up OBS myself just to talk to someone. Fuck this capitalist hellscape where I live. Everything is traffic. I am traffic. Stream Elements says. Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. Dr. Rodney McKay of Stargate Atlantis. October 15th, 2022.
You set up OBS to talk to someone? Well, I guess it could be done. I mean, Discord could do that too, but I'm kind of weary about turning Discord on because someone could say something during stream on Discord and it completely kill Twitch for that person. So I'm kind of hesitant about it in a way. Even though some, like other chat or streamers and stuff don't have a problem with that.
Not counting me chatting with my math professor and my parents. Last time I talked to people was on 4th of July.
4th of July? I mean, like, out. I have no choice but to talk to people at work. That's for sure. I mean, I've talked to Murdochs before.
says, oh yeah man, you gotta vet people before you let them on stream. Lots of streamers have locked Discord voice chats.
Yeah. There's a way that I don't know how to do it yet to single out Discord to where it doesn't go over the stream, but anything, for some reason my Streamlabs is set up to anything that plays on my computer.
Isn't that funny? Like Randall in Clerks, I love people but I hate thu fucking customers.
Yeah. Have you watched Clerks 3? Damn it. Damn thing I hate about bathing. You get water in the friggin' ears. You don't want to dry out. Then you put headphones on it, it sits there and festers.
Just call McKay says, I could actually help you set that up. You'd need voice meter and another piece of software that creates a new audio device.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says,
I've tried that.
I have not watched Clerks 3 or the Jay and Silent Bob reboot yet.
Really? Dude, you gotta watch that first.
Says, got M on Plex, just been doing other stuff.
Gotta watch the reboot first, yo. Well, technically no, but yeah. I mean, it's not like it'll ruin Clerks 3 if you watch it or something, but it's referenced like once, and there's something visually that,
Just Call McKay
yeah,
says, Clerks 3 is so fuck word good.
fuck word.
Arcanoloth says, yeah man, I've been catching up. Kevin Smith has been a very busy boy.
Yes, he has. Bum chicka bow wow, baka chow wow. Yeah, I've downloaded something like that voice meter thing or whatever it was to separate the channels and all that kind of stuff via software or whatever, but it just didn't. It didn't work. It caused more issues than it solved.
Just Call McKay says, dude had a heart attack and decided to pump out a couple more movies.
That's right. Lifestyles of the rich and famous lifestyles. Because I'd say, like, in Clerks 3, there were two things of reboot that were, like, movied in the movie. That's not really a spoiler, it's just, yeah. It's Easter egg
Just Call
stuff.
McKay says, that is why I like Clerks as a series. Those movies are actual commentary on his life at the time as he made them.
Hell yeah. Did you, Core, did you, play the whole movie through after, even during the credits? Like, at the very end credits? Kevin Smith did like a little mini commentary.
says, can we just take a moment to appreciate how Kevin Smith is one of the 4%? Something like 96% of people who try that crash dieting like he did on the advice of Penn Jillette fail within 3 days because they are fucking hungry.
Is that how, wait, Penn Jillette? Yeah, he lost a lot of weight too real fast. They say not to lose it fast, because that can damage you severely.
Arcanoloth says, so I'm not a fan of people promoting that advice cause it sets up most people for failure, but if you know you are that type of person who exceeds expectations, Godspeed.
Godspeed. That's what I was saying, like, during watching Clerks 3 and you seeing Kevin Smith, looks like he's gained not really all the fat back, but he's got more in his cheeks than he had whenever he lost the weight. Because he was looking like skin and bone Tony Stark when he lost all that weight. You know, like Robert Downey Jr. face sag. You know, so it's either he's toned up a little bit more in the face or something.
Just Call McKay says, being a magician helps because it takes a lot of patience and willpower to be one, so I assume it helps with a diet like that as well.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, Penn Jillette just stopped eating, aside from water and vitamins. It works if you can stick to it, but there's the rub. Most people quit 3 days in, cause if you are not a marathon runner, you've never felt what runners call the bonk before.
Yeah. I understand that. The whole not eating thing, and you're like, oh, I can do this, and then like by the second, third day, you're like, holy shit, I'm starving
says,
to death.
when your body goes into ketosis, you have exhausted your glycogen reserves and are burning fat to stay alive. Depending on how much body fat you have, you can live a long time. But you are at step 1 of starvation.
Right. You ever watch that show Alone?
Arcanoloth says, your brain goes into a fog and all you can focus on in finding food.
Like that show Alone. All those people. Dude, they lost some weight. I maintain a weight. Not that I choose to or not choose, but I don't seem to overgain past a certain point. I bloat more than I gain. Drink some water, bloated stomach.
Arcanoloth says, so the fail rate on these crash diets is terrible, which is why doctors do not rec them. Penn Jillette and Kevin Smith are the exceptions to the rule.
Yeah. Dude, you know, like, this is totally jumping off subject, but, you know, Jason Mewes, how he he got sober and all that. Kevin Smith helped him out with that, you know. And had him get the false teeth installed or whatever. Those teeth just don't seem to fit like him the right way. You know, they don't look like an organic tooth. They look like dentures, but they look like they're on top of something. Like they're not. They don't fit his mouth. I don't know. So it looks weird whenever he's like you see his teeth.
Arcanoloth says, I watching a YTVID with a female bodybuilding figure competitor who was grocery shopping. She was talking about tracking her salt intake because it leads to fluctuations in water weight during comp season, and that's the level of precision they are concerned about. Just Call McCower says, I would hope that Kevin Smith would help with his recovery, since Kevin Smith helped him go down the path of needing recovery to begin with.
Right? I like the fact, okay, aside from all the drug and stuff like that for Kevin Smith and Jay.
Arcanoloth says, haha, I remember Smith telling the story of the Jason Mewes sex tape. He just humps away and then finishes and gets up and walks off. He is like, WTF, no money shot? This tape is terrible.
Do they still review like toys and stuff? Because there for a while, you know, Kevin Smith had like his toy review, and where he and Jason Mewes would open up toys and stuff like that and play with them and stuff on YouTube videos. It was so cool to watch. Because there's no acting there. That's just how they are. It's like when I was watching Clerks 3, and certain scenes would come up on there, and I was like, dude, I remember like when I was watching Mewes playing Fortnite, because it's funny to watch him play Fortnite because it's just the way he is, and just, you know, as a person.
Says, at Just Call McCower, valid point. His character in the films is based on Smith's impression of him in middle school. Mewes was straight edge cause he couldn't afford drugs and was all about no premarital sex because no girls wanted him, and that was the energy of the character.
But he would be like playing Fortnite, you know, at like 7 o'clock at night or whatever like that, and they're like, shouldn't you be like in bed or whatever? He's like, nah, we got a scene coming up, we gotta shoot in the dark.
Says, yeah, Smith put a spotlight on a lot of regular dudes, and at his best, he commented on Middle America. Pyro Communist says, good afternoon, Scorp.
Hello. How's it going? I wonder how much publicity Quick Stop Groceries got because of Clerks. I never really looked into that. Like how many times they came in there and just like people standing there and put up a sign, I assure you we're open. It's a good movie. I liked Clerks, the first one, more so than the second one because of what it is and where it is and stuff. You know, the second one, they're just, you know, they're in movies. But
Just Call McCower says, you ever watch the stand-up show Smith did talking about him showing up to a protest dogma?
To a protest for dogma? People didn't like that shit at first. Or probably still to this day. Because of the religion part of it. and having George Carlin or whatever. Buddy Christ. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck as angels? What the fuck?
Arcanoloth says, fun fact, Dogma was personally financed by Harvey Weinstein, because the SUTDUO didn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
The collision gets there before the
Arcana
shuttle.
Loth says, Smith made Weinstein a lot of cash, so that was a personal favor. Just Call McKay says, and that is why there is Blu-ray or why it isn't available for streaming. Arcana Loth says. Just Call McKay says, because Harvey owns all rights to the movie.
My little
Arcana
dead
Loth
phone.
says, also why they never did a sequel.
My little dead phone that my cell phone. It's beeping because it's running out of power. But I'll pick up the phone and look at it. It says that power 100% complete. You're like, what the fuck? Like, a charging has completed. Thank you. Phone company's sending me a new phone. They auto-ordered one, so that'll be in pretty soon, I'm guessing. It's gonna be a dumb flip phone, but I don't care. Piss me out in the bearded barley. I need to continue to get some more shit for this one. More shit. My shit. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Just Call McKay says, at Scorpwana, are you almost done streaming?
Yeah, sure. No. I know I posted this on Discord about the when I went to the it's a clinic, and I don't have a doctor, I have an APRN who's basically a doctor. But whenever I went there and he's like, you want to do your blood work while you're here? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, 6 months till a year, whatever, do it. So I did, and the next day, I was wondering, like last night when I got up to take a shit, I'm gonna be real, I'll take a shit. I just had to get up, and I turned my computer on, and I'm like, huh, I wonder, like, if they have the results back for all that, because I'm always interested in how the blood work, what's good, what's bad in it, or whatever. And I look at the CBC, which is a complete blood count, and there's this little note at the bottom for who did the blood thing, or whoever's going to get a hold of you and tell you if it's good or bad stuff or whatever. Because they usually do that. They'll send you a message and say, hey, this is so-and-so at wherever or whatever. Just want you to know that your blood work came through.
Arcana Loth says,
all this stuff.
Nice. Stow category has a few PC streams. One running Colony Sims, another talking about the Vols game we just won.
Vols game? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Arcana Loth says, yes Corp, same. My blood work came back saying my blood cholesterol was a bit high.
Well, I take a statin for that. But anyway, the whoever it is, nurse person that does the blood stuff or something like that.
Arcana Loth says, sorry, TN volunteers. They won a game and fans were on the field.
Tennessee Volunteers. I've never heard of them before. But they try to get a hold of you to tell you how what on your blood work is what or what not, and they have like little notes at the bottom, like if you want to get online to a patient portal, you can log in and review the stuff yourself, and they'll have this note at the bottom of whatever profile that they did for whatever. Like, continue taking meds, whatever, like suggestions to you, or just notable things that they need to keep in a record. Well, theirs was could not get a hold of patient because they are currently dealing with a galactic crisis. And I started laughing because the reason they had that down is because on my voicemail greeting message, it's Dr. Rodney McKay, right? From back in Stargate Atlantis times or whatever. They had it where David Hewlett and a few others or whatever got on the sci-fi website, and you could download, like, you just select your name from a list of names, and it would automatically, like, kind of generate an audio file of the actor saying, "Hi,
Arcanoloth
this
says,
is so and so."
The Vols beat Bamas, so all those Roll Tide Mutha Truckers have limp dicks this weekend. They were projected to go to the playoffs, and now everyone is scribbling on their fantasy football rosters.
It's all part of our rock and roll fantasy. But they would have it like where you select it, and you can download it to your voicemail, and it would become the greeting for your voicemail. And how it went was like, "Hello, this is," and then it would have your name there. "This is Dr. Rodney McKay of Stargate Atlantis," and no, it's like, "Hello, you've reached so and so. This is Dr. Rodney McKay of Stargate Atlantis," and we're kind of dealing with.
Guess their sisters will go unsatisfied for a week. Roll Tide.
Sisters. But it says, we're kind of dealing with the galactic crisis right now, so if you can leave a message in your number or whatever, we'll get back to you, okay? Thanks. And it's David Hewlett's voice doing it and stuff, so I kind of forget I have that that voice greeting there, and it was just so freaking hilarious. What's going on? This thing is not done yet. What the hell? The only reason it's... Oh. Dude, that thing is like stuck. Look at that.
Just Call McCower says, I hate when I wake up in the middle of a night to take a shit.
I know it sucks ass. Okay. We've got a stuck generator here. Now you fix that shit.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower, damn that's bad. I have my morning coffee and that's my signal to evacuate the cargo bay.
Just one of them emergency shit situations. Situation. It's stuck. Crazy. Alright, well.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, if you are sick you do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. But I checked that, and it made me laugh, and I'm sorry it didn't make anyone else laugh. I'll do better next time. I was brought up for all the little things and the informations and things that I missed while I was off for 3 days. They're like, "Oh, we're glad you're back. Here's all the stuff that happened while you were gone." Okay. There was a child that crossed a highway by itself during the middle of the day, 4-year-old child, that went into the store looking for their mother because they live locally. The father was installing a modem in their house, didn't see the child, and thought, "Oh well, he's somewhere around here somewhere." Yeah. So the kid walks all the way from their house in like just a town, really, crosses a highway, walks up to Dollar General, like knows where the fuck this place is, and comes in there and asks them where their mother was. The people that were working there. So they had to like watch this kid for 40 minutes while they tried to figure out whose kid it was, how to reach anyone, and finally they did. The mother was at the school that's near where where the store is at, and they were like having a game or some shit there, and the little kid was just looking for their mother. So, cop came and wrote up a report about it. And, the kid got reunited with its parents or something like that, or mother at least. I can guarantee the father's probably got a earful whenever the mother got home. But it's nothing compared to that the true thing that happened at a Family Dollar years and years ago. I think the clip is still on YouTube. The news report about it, about the kid that was like 3 years old, went across 6 lanes of traffic because it was like a freeway highway type thing or whatever, and went into a Family Dollar after they were closed and everyone was gone. They forgot to lock the door, and they went in there. The little kid went down the toy aisle, set the alarm off in the store because the door doesn't have to be
Arcanoloth
locked.
says, Venture Brothers did that bit where the alien that sounds like the busted drive-through speaker is like I am merely an observer, ignore me the entire episode. So they all walk off and then he finds a baby and it cries and he says someone left a baby. And the cryin' just louder and he says ignore me. Arcanoloth says, if you think that's funny, you'd like the Venture Brothers.
Venture Brothers. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited 'cause we're understood. Yeah, the generator's stuck. Dun, 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 dun. Me! Alright, what are we gonna do here then?
Just Call McKay says, reminds me of that time that lady had a baby at a Walmart and then they made a movie about it.
A lady had a baby at Walmart? Like gave birth to a child in Walmart and they made a movie about it? Who the hell would care? Shit. I was told today by my mom, she's like, when did you lose your front wheel cover on your car on the driver's side? I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, your hubcap wheel cover. It's like, it's missing? She says, yeah, didn't you know? And I said, no. She goes, how could you not know? I'm like, I don't ever look at it. So, I don't know when I lost it. I think I had it last Tuesday. Probably the last day that I went to work. I went around a curve and I did hear something go, and I ran over something. But it was nothing in the road. So maybe it fell off and I hit it with my back tire. That's probably what happened. So it's probably in the ditch around that area. I don't know. I told her, it's like, those things aren't sticking on there anyway. I mean, they were aftermarket, so that's what you get.
Just Call McKay says, well, she would live in the Walmart after hours. Hide in the store until after the doors were locked and then lived life. Then a tornado hit the town and she gave birth during the tornado.
Oh, there's more to it than just giving a birth. Yeah. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, now I'm thinking of Emily Blunt, tellin' the story how giving birth in an American hospital, and the nurse comes in and says, oh look at that pretty baby, she's so pretty, and Blunt is like, you say that to everyone, and the nurse says, oh no I didn't. If the baby ugly I say, wow you had a baby.
Isn't it true though? People say, oh, your baby looks so pretty. Does it? Does it really? At least there's a video of some lady out there saying her baby looked hideous. I mean, it's no Benjamin Button, but still. Grumpy looking old people. Where the hell's everybody at? You know. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. Boingy, 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 boingy. Okay. I had a busy fucking day at work today. So tired.
Just Call McKay says, people did that shit to my first daughter all the time and it annoyed me. Like it is kind of creepy being told how cute and beautiful your kid is all the time. Especially when they are 5 years old.
You don't like... Wait, you didn't like it whenever they said that your daughter looked pretty? Said that shit... What do you like, no she isn't, or what? I mean, you can always, like, Photoshop another kid there, I guess. I mean, I did that to Jordan. I put Stewie Griffin in his arms instead of Jack, his son. He named his son... son's middle name is Danger, for real. Like, Danger. Because he loves... and Jack, you know, he named his kids after Stargate characters. I don't know if you knew that. Samantha, Jack, and I think he had another kid.
Arcanoloth says, kids can be cute, that's normal. When they say, oh I could just eat you up, I'm like, okay weirdo, gimme space.
But he liked, he also liked James Bond, so he named his son Danger for a middle name. So it's Jack Danger. Danger's his middle name. That's
Just Call McKay says, I named my first child Samantha Rose.
Samantha because of Stargate? La 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 la.
Just Call McKay says, yes, and Rose because of Doctor Who.
Ah, Rose. I liked Billy Piper as Rose. She and Human Doctor still living in the alternate universe down by a river. I think. They can always bring Tennant back that way, you know? I always thought that. And he would be aging because, you know, he'd be a doctor that's part human, so that would make some sense to me.
Just Call McKay says, one more fucking week.
One more fucking week, Uncle Fucker. Doctor Who, yo. Doctor what? Doctor huh? Doctor how? Dun dun dun. I watched, before I went to work today, was a Supernatural 2022, like, panel or something somewhere in Kansas. And it was Jared and Jensen up there on stage. Of course, they have the band that plays is usually the guy that plays Jesus.
Who, what, where, when, why, sometimes, how.
Exactly. Damn it. Like that time I was trying to make that bot that understood English. But you know, the band dude is like the guy that played God on Supernatural, and the other dude that plays Loki.
Arcanoloth says, that's what they'll do. They'll introduce all those other doctors.
Why, the who, what, when, the where, and the how? The master and the baiter? But some lady, they had like fan questions, and some lady asked him at the 1 minute and 8 second mark of the trailer for the Winchesters, why is there the scene from Lazarus from the Supernatural series with Castiel in it walking in the trailer or whatever? And she asked it toward Jensen, and Jensen's like, I don't know. And she goes, well, you did it. And Jared looked over at her, looked at him. And he's like, yeah, why'd you do that? And then they started like just talking about that crap. Like he did it on purpose.
Arcanoloth says, okay, I'm not the Halloween fan, so someone help me out here. What is Michael Myers' icon weapon?
A butcher knife. Well, actually, it's like a sharp, like, what is it, 12-inch blade knife. It's the signature weapon that everyone associates him with is that. The 12-inch long by like maybe what was it, like 2 to 3 inch curvature blade with a handle. Just like a slicing knife.
Just Call McKay says, a chef's knife.
Yeah, that thing. See, you could summarize things so easier than I can. I'll over-explain. I always do that
Just
shit.
Call McCower says, a butcher's knife is more square.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, doesn't everyone suddenly become unable to run away when he slowly ambles towards them? Like they
Oh,
trip and fall on shit like it's a public TV infomercial.
that's right. But he's actually pretty fast. Michael Myers is fast.
Arcanoloth says, Nascorp, when fact-finding detail is key.
Are you actually looking this stuff up? Oh, Halloween Ends is the name of that new movie that's supposed to come out like, what was that, like the 12th? This like so it already been out for like 2.5 to 3 days now. Yeah, Michael Myers is not slow. He's pretty fast. He walks fast, and he also can walk faster.
Arcanoloth says, so, I'm thinkin', Michael needs Lex knives, cause it looks better than the McCleith, also Terran dagger.
Well, he's got where they at? Yeah, Lex throwing knives right here.
Just Call McCower says, they usually stumble around like that because he already got the upper hand. They either are already cut, or slammed against a wall, and that movie is on Peacock right now.
It's on Peacock.
Arcanoloth says,
Really?
and he needs a crowd control ability to lock people down, then maybe some ground speed buffs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Build me up some ideas, because this is my Michael. He's changed a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but like in the past few years,
Arcanoloth
the
says,
characters have changed.
Okay, good. Got the knives. Now for CC, what does TAC have for CC?
CC? Close combat? CC? Yeah, what was this? I can actually probably put him... I need to upgrade him. Put him right here. Yeah. Do we have anything to upgrade with? No. What is it right now? Lex throwing knives, 78.6 physical damage. Possible... Let's see. If it goes up 75... Wait.
Arcanoloth says, crowd control.
78.
Satuff that holds / knocks / slows / stuns enemies.
Crowd control.
Just Call McCower says, I watched She-Hulk finale. I will say this about that shot. I didn't hate it, but at the same time I didn't really like it either.
The shot? About a certain scene? What do you think of this series as a whole?
Says, Disco Rep gives you Anchor of Grether. Just Call McCower says, show.
Oh. That show. Didn't hate it, but at the same time, didn't really like it either, yeah. What? There's like just problems with it, in my opinion. Like, what did it actually do, you know? Did it really progress the character forward? Did it really introduce us to anything? Reputation, select.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower, I didn't watch the show, but I read the Rotten Tomatoes article that explained how they broke the fourth wall in the comics in the 80s.
She does a lot of fourth wall breaking, that's for damn sure. Anchor of Graythor? Can't you get that like with the ornaments, the winter event? Isn't that where that comes from?
Just Call McCower says, and she literally breaks the fourth wall in the finale episode.
Yeah, she breaks through the fourth wall. She goes into reality and goes to talk to Kevin, which is the Kevin Feige robot or whatever. Whoops, spoiler, sorry. Do you have to be like level 6 for that? On Discovery Rep?
Arcanoloth says, I think the article was well written. It made the argument that how well the She-Hulk S1 works for you overall will depend on the viewer. It's going out of its way to deviate from the Marvel Cinematic formula to do something different, so it's a question of, do you want Marvel to be Law and Order, or do you want to occasionally be surprised? Just Call McCower says, I knew something was up with Kevin because I had subtitles on and it named Kevin and Kevin.
Yeah, he also had the name on like the front of its front. It's spelled Kevin with the dot between each one. Well, the look of She-Hulk, it was okay, but it just didn't seem. It was that uncanny valley thing they talk about. Because like when you have Bruce Banner Hulk or whatever, he seems more real.
Arcanoloth
He's
says,
there.
posted article in Discord, worth a read.
Worth a read? Worth a read? Yes, worth a read. Oh, damn, I turned that off. Shit, I knew I turned it off for a reason. Alright. Crowd control, stuff not
Arcanoloth
back.
says, I like that they joke about running low on CGI budget. Just Call McCower says, they addressed her look in the finale episode as it being a budget issue. I thought that was funny.
I just didn't. It was nothing like character-wise for me to care. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on any of it. I just watch it. That's how I am about a bunch of stuff. It's not that I hate or like it one way or the other. It's neutral. A lot of stuff is just neutral to me. And I'll watch it just to, watch it. I liked when Daredevil showed up. That boosted it for me, though. Because, Daredevil was pretty awesome.
Arcanoloth says, it's like in gaming how Metal Gear goes out of its way to explain that Quiet needs to be naked so her skin can radiate heat. Meanwhile Near Automata Dude says he gave 2B a round ass cause he likes round asses.
He likes round ass and he does not lie. Stow crowd control. Control expertise skill. Crowd control, crowd control, crowd control. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I'm not gonna sit and wait for it. Cause I'm not lazy. I'm just impatient by nature. I need to build his stuff up severe. Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations, Admiral.
But the whole them getting her blood thing, and then it paying off and then not paying off at the end, it's kind of like a dead storyline in the show. I mean, her raging out, them putting an ankle thing on her or whatever, and then she just takes it off, and then it's like it didn't really need to even be there. Nobody came after her about it. About the control situation. She went nuts or anything. I mean, they lock her up, they put the thing, they let her free, they say, don't take it off, and she does, and nothing happens.
Just Call McCower says, that was the point and yet it was dumb.
And then, one of the people that had attacked her before being at that communion place and all happy and shit now, and I mean, Home Dude, they had the ankle thing on him too to turn into, what the hell is his character's called? I can't ever remember that shit. In progress, 4 left.
Arcanoloth says, the article makes that point, how Banner can flip out and cause property damage, and that's cool, but She-Hulk's temper is a major point of ongoing discussion. The showrunners have important things to say.
Yeah, it's like the first time that she destroys something that people see her destroy, they're all of a sudden locking her up and putting an ankle thing on her to keep her from using her power. But then all of a sudden she just takes it off and can turn into the Hulk anyway, or Hulk, her Hulk version. But the dude that played, I don't know what to fucking call. He was in the Incredible Hulk movie, the guy, and then he's also in She-Hulk. He turns into that big guy with the fins. He hulks out himself, but he can control it. And he's been off and on doing that himself with an ankle thing on.
says, at Just Call McCower, how you feel the point is dumb or insightful has a lot to do with the audience and their expectations, according to the article's argument at least.
What is that guy's name? Shit. Incredible Hulk movie. I don't know.
Just Call McCower says, I mean, to be fair,
Abomination.
Bruce didn't get away with property damage. He was chased by the military and he went into exile to hide from them. Arcano Loth says, either way, lots to discuss.
Yeah. Abomination, that guy. They had the ankle thing on him, let him out of like prison, said he couldn't turn into him again. He turned into him that one time, and they're like, okay, don't do it again. Here's the ankle thing. But then we learned that he's been doing this like the whole time, just having talks as Abomination or whatever. And I'm like, then they aren't aware of this? I mean, that's a little pet peeve thing, but I don't know. You would think that as soon as he took the ankle thing off, they'd be like, okay, let's go after him, kind of thing. But no. And then at the very end, he actually does go back to freak prison or whatever it is. But it's like
Arcano Loth says, and I'm not the Marvel guy, so I'm going to just automatically concede any point that revolves around plot details. I just came off a half-decade living with a Marvel fan, so it feels like I just left a cult and I can still quote all the talking points.
Well, I'm not into Marvel as much as I am DC. I've never, Batman has like been my DC guy, the whole time. Superman comes second, Flash, I guess third, maybe third. But Batman is like the ultimate one. And I'm learning more about Marvel just through these movies versus reading any comics, because I never read any comics, either one of them. But it's just, as a movie, as a series.
Says, DC has Batman and what else? But goddamn, that last Batman film was good.
Yeah, they're really doing an awesome job with Batman. I hope they continue that.
Just Call McCower
that
says,
version.
So the point of the show and the finale is to subvert expectations. Disney/Marvel knows that there is always a big battle at the end of their shows and movies. The point of She-Hulk was to move away from that. People complained about all Marvel movies feeling the same, so She-Hulk was supposed to be completely different.
Oh hell yeah, it was different. It had that rapper lady or famous celebrity doing a booty thing, and She-Hulk did the booty thing too.
Arcano Loth says, at Just Call McCower, yup, that was one of the points I got from the article. They can't always be a big battle and they want to manage expectations.
But like the whole point of like She-Hulk being an attorney for powered people or mutant types or whatever they are, like not normal, no powered people. But she had that one rapper celebrity lady who didn't have powers signed up as being one of her clients. When that's totally against the
pop culture eats all other genres. Marvel was successful because they mix other genres into their formula, but if it becomes too derivative, then people stop showing up.
Nomad kicked his ass. Look at that. I need to get Nomad out more often. They need to buff Nomad. He's underbuffed for real, yo. Because he can kill anything. But that was just one of the things I thought was kind of odd. Like, the whole reason that She-Hulk had the job as a Hulk attorney was the fact that the guy said, you will only take in, like, the powered people or whatever, and you always will be She-Hulk when you're in this building.
I also like the idea that not all stories are about an irresistible call to duty of the superhero, like She-Hulk isn't sure if she wants this and Jessica Jones just straight up says nope.
Nope. Jessica Jones was awesome. Again, I don't hate or like it one way or the other. It's just neutral to me. Maybe I understand why the episodes were so short, because the CGI budget, but I don't like short episodes of shit.
Arcano Loth says, we are at that point where everyone has seen the typical hero western and now people are making post-westerns.
And what about Pig Guy or whatever? You know, he wasn't even there.
Just Call McKay says, I know the CGI wasn't great, but I also won't complain about that because CGI workers are constantly under a lot of stress in the workplace.
They need to hire a corridor crew. Should see what they do in a week. That's amazing.
All right, how's everybody? Good.
Hey, Riz, what's happening?
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. But yeah, I can sort of forgive, even though it looked like an Uncanny Valley version.
Arcana says, and that's another point, Hulk got justified as part of the cinematic budget, but in a streaming world where people don't go to theaters, can we do a weekly Hulk story? Is there a business model there? Only Disney and Amazon know. Netflix is downsizing.
But all they would need to do, like they did for Hulk, it took them a few like go-throughs and stuff. They got his CGI down, so they have the CGI Hulk they can put in anything, and they can auto-light levels, so the CGI is a lot easier than it used to be when they started doing CGI work like that. It's just, I don't know. It didn't flow right. Like her walking sometimes didn't flow correctly, in my opinion. With like the interaction of certain things, in just some scenes you could see it. It's almost like if you ever watch The Flash, and you have CGI Barry Allen doing stuff, and there's like the faces that the CGI makes and little offshoots of stuff. Because they completely like scanned, Grant Gustin for that, to make a version of his Flash in CGI.
Just Call McKay says, look, Hulk form or not, I would totally be her Daredevil boyfriend.
Daredevil boyfriend.
Says, someone asked Matt Damon what happened to those epic history and character films, and he said, well, you guys stopped showing up to pay for them. Studio pays 3, 4, 500 million on a film, they want to make a 2 billion profit. Domestic doesn't do those numbers anymore, so they can either edit it for China, or give up on the whole idea.
Hell, look at like what what is it called? Code Miko. She's got like a new model now that I hadn't watched any of that in a long time, but a new model version that has like auto hair that can real time like move around and stuff. Or deep fake. They can deep fake some shit these days quicker than CGI and look a whole lot better. I mean, they fixed like was in The Mandalorian when Luke Skywalker at the very end of season, was it season 2? Season 1? Season 1. Yeah. And they did what they could, and then the guy comes in with deepfake technology and like fixes it to make it even better. Then they hire dude to like actually work on season 2 for him, And that's just deepfake technology. Imagine if they can incorporate that into a Hulk thing or whatever like that.
Just Call McKay says, Matt Damon is a true hero. Fortune favors him because of his investment in crypto. Arcana says, people spend more on entertainment than ever before, but the money is spread out over a larger section of content. It's a buyer's market these days. Look at the site we are talking on.
Right. Twitch, Twitch.
Romeo India Zulu says, not gonna stay, watching a movie and gonna try to sleep. Just wanted to say hi and now bye.
Okay, dude.
Arcana says,
alright, man.
Andy Warhol said in the future, everyone will have their 15 minutes of fame. He would love Twitch.
You have a good night, Riz. Might I ask what movie it is, though, at least? Andy Warhol? I don't look forward to any kind of fame or not. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm like Twitch doing or whatever like that, but it's like I'm not promoting that shit.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Well, alrighty then. Oh, looky, boobies. Boobies.
Romeo India Zulu has used 500 bits.
What the fuck,
Romeo
man?
India Zulu says, CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100
Dude.
CHER 100 CHER 100 CHER 100.
Well, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that, man. I mean, wow. That's sweet. Sweet of you to do that there, fella. Let's see. What kind of privileges can I give you for that? I got nothing. I don't know with it. How's this? You can play any sound you want anytime. Damn. Okay. Nah, okay. Scratch that one. Scratch that one. All right. Okay. You can play any video clip that I have. Okay. No, not that one either.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Well, congratulations on unlocking Every Bit Helps. Not many people have done that one.
Fuck you!
Name, rank, and serial number. Yeah. If you got PayPal, I'll like pay
Cock
you
push-ups?
back. Cock push-ups. That's right, dude. Question mark? Wow, that's a surprise. The bits
Hawk
thing.
Toy says, hello.
Hello, Pock Toy. What's happening? I've not seen a lot of bit stuff on here before, so that's interesting. I do need to do stuff like to make it more entertaining or something. I don't know. Special privs for those that do, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm not looking for like any kind of special stuff though. Okay, I guess 18 is going to be the max for this one. How are you doing, Pock Toy? What is going on in your world? A world of Knight Rider. Dun, 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 potatoes and tomatoes. Oh yeah, I still have that just sitting in here, don't I?
Hawk Toy says, doing alright, how's you?
Hanging in there. Sneezing. Got like
Just Call McCower says,
nasal
I
stuff.
used to watch these TikToks that Jack Black's son would do, and sometimes Jack Black would show up and do some gothy shit.
Some gothy shit. Yeah, gothy shit. Goofy shit.
Just Call McCower says, goofy shit too.
Goofy. Yahoo hoo hoo. I need to get that sound in here of Goofy. Probably get like copyright flag or some shit by it. Oh, neat.
Arcano Loth says, I remember when Jack Black set up a YT channel and said he would do a gaming VID next week, but sorry, this week we are all out of time. Just Call McCower says, Jablinxa Games or something like that.
Tablinski Games.
Just Call McCower says, I watched every single video of that channel.
Was it awesome? You know how you got the 6 nuggets? Take 2 of them and throw them away. Now we'll continue here. Tilk! Carter! Can you imagine someone naming their kid Tilk?
Arcanoloth says, a house with a pin in its balls.
A house with a pin in its balls. Oh God. Oh my God, mister. Oh God. Oh my God. It was sunny a moment ago, but now it's pouring. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Oh shit. Okay. Ugh. You don't really
Just
do
Call
anything
McCower
with
says,
these.
it was basically a channel he created to promote Jumanji 2 while he was busy filming the movie. I think the last episode he uploaded was him getting injured on Conan.
Ah, if it's just a promotional thing, that sucks. I used to like watching Misha Collins' channel. You know, he played Castiel in Supernatural. But he also has a YouTube channel out there where he just does things or whatever, you know, like just like an average person would do. Going to a grocery store, like with his kid, getting ingredients and like cooking shit or whatever like that. And then
Just
have
Call McCower
times.
says, it wasn't just a promotion channel though. He'd do cool things. Basically vlogging.
Vlogging. I can have a video log of nothing. Or do like one of those people do
Arcanoloth
nowadays.
says,
What is it?
I mean, everyone is promoting something, whether they realize it or not. Most of them are just promoting the fact they have nothing major going on.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people like just to talk or whatever. They'll get on there and just talk about shit. Pretty much like this, right? Just talking about shit. Talk about your day. Get people involved in your day and people hanging out with you, kind of thing. Can always do that thing where you get a virtual avatar that it sits in the bottom corner or whatever, and if you don't want to be on camera, and like does stuff or whatever, I don't know. But I don't have a webcam worth of shit. It's a Logitech something or whatever. Grainy ass piece of shit from the early 2000s.
Arcanoloth says, nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing out the attitude that says, oh look, a busy person, they must be trying to sell me something. They are not as good as me because I can't convince anyone to give me money to sell stuff. I'm like, jealous much?
Jealous much?
Arcanoloth says, and the fox looked up at the grapes he could not reach and said, they must be sour anyways, and walked off.
Walked off.
Just Call McCower says, I remember when the Drunk Tank podcast was trying to get sponsored and one of their first sponsorships was an erectile dysfunction pill.
Drunk Tank. Do they still do podcasts at Rooster, at whatever Rooster? Is it still Rooster Teeth? Hell, I don't. Who the hell runs it anymore? I guess Gus still hosts it.
Just Call McCower says, it is called the RT podcast, but WBD is downsizing the company. They own RT.
I knew somebody bought them out, but I didn't know what they were doing about it. Is Jeff still like part of it, like CEOing it or whatever it was? Didn't they make him temporary CEO for like a while?
Arcanoloth says, they should do an ad. If your country is experiencing electoral dysfunction for more than 4 years, take this supplement.
What about the catheter cowboy? I like that commercial. I think I'll put it in there for like one of the ones like Billy Mays, the catheter commercial. He's a cowboy and he knows pain. For the sake of the crew. I cannot find that damn image anywhere. I swear, like, the stuff doesn't exist on my computer anymore when it should. It's the catheter drinking game. Every time he said catheter, you took a sip of something. In the commercial. So I use catheters. These catheters here. This catheter. I even had a customer. This old dude. He was older, I guess. Maybe like 50-ish or whatever. 7 years ago. And he said he was staying up like at nights watching
reminds
TV.
me of a story my dad loves to tell, about going in for surgery and a nurse ran him a catheter. He said it hurt like hell and the nurse says, "You know what, I forgot to lubricate that one." Just Paul McCoy says, Matt Hullum is CEO and has been ever since Bernie stepped down as far as I know.
Oh wait, Jeff took over, what was it, something to do with a creative something, right? Like, he took like an apartment or whatever it was. That's right. Forgot to lubricate it. Ouch! Yeah. It hurt like hell. Yabba dabba doo. I probably still have that image somewhere. I should look it up. I think I put it on IMGUR or whatever. Then again, I can't find a lot of shit I put on there. I don't know if it just disappears over time for some reason or what. Catheter. But this customer came in and he said that he would, watch TV at night while laying in bed and stuff. And he said, all those commercials and advertisements just come on there and they're always talking about, and I said, catheters? He's like, yeah, you've seen it too. And I was like, yeah, every night. He goes, and that cowboy with the man that knows pain. And he's like, catheter this, catheter that, catheter this. And I'm thinking, catheter. We started laughing over it. It's like 50 to almost 60-year-old man and myself back then. I was like mid-30s or something. And we were laughing about catheters. And I know pain. Catheter. I need to make sound clips of that. What the hell? My God, this thing has gotten... We got an issue here with this this generator thing or whatever it is. It's kind of off track for some reason. The model's off track. Tilk trying to knock it back in. Dude, who the hell are you trying to hit, Tilk? Nobody here. What the fuck? Ah, it's back on track again. Nice. Well, I guess that worked. Damn, Tilk, good job. And he can do something like that. That's amazing. Because it looked like whenever I was standing over here doing this, he kicked the pillar. Kind of just like that, like he's kicking me for some reason, and he's attacking no one. What the hell? But it looked like he was like hit this or whatever, and it just knocked it in place. That was funny. I love that shit. What the hell you attacking? Ain't nobody there. He comes over to me and he tries to do the double thing or whatever. That's insane. Okay. Alright, well, got that going. I love it when this game glitches. It's so much fun. It's so fun. I forgot to laugh. What? Forgot to laugh. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Enemy target on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
I get to work tomorrow, and I'm off Monday. Then work Tuesday, then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, then work Friday, and I have no idea about the rest of it. Probably work. So someone that works with us is going on vacation. They had gotten tickets to see the Judds back last year sometime, and then all of a sudden Naomi just offed herself, and so now there's like a contributing artist thing or whatever for like a memorial type thing that they're still going to have, so people can still have like a concert. Come on, Carter. Come on, Carter. Carter, you want to go fishing in my pond? There are no fish there, but now there is. There's no fish in my pond. There's no fish there. Czechoslovakia and back. Lived in Pakistan and run a scan in Scandinavia. Let's see if I can find that.
Rick Hofen _543 says, Good morning.
Good morning to you too, dude. Good morning. Dude, I got thinking about something. What's happening, Rick Hofen? Like, this is back to Walking Dead, right? Since dude that made The Walking Dead finally came out and said what's caused the zombies, like, you know, what made it happen. And I'm thinking Rick is like was immune the whole damn time now. I probably had that thought before, but I forgot. Anyway, it's just something that just popped in my head right now. Because I have a bad problem in my head right now. Oh, Zoinks, looks like you've taken a wrong turn, dumbass. Okay, let's see. Posts. I'll do posts.
Arcanoloth says, Yo let me ask you something, Rick.
Shane.
Arcanoloth says,
Shane.
Head rubbing intensifies.
Are you talking about Shane? The dude that played Shane, what was his name? He played, what's his face, too?
Arcanoloth says, My dad loves that American Gigolo show and I'm like, just glad he has a job.
Shane, bobbing back and forth. Shane. There it is. There's the catheter one. Okay, we found it. Can we get... Let's see. Embed it. No, we just want a link. I want a link to it. Share. Copy link to clipboard. Paste. No, I want a freaking copy image link. Paste and go. There we are. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to catheter this place up, son bitch. Let's see. Post, IMG, and paste. There it is. Most painful catheters. And don't forget the catheters. That's one of those pictures I did. I'm a professional cowboy, and I use catheter. Yeah, catheter. I know pain. Catheters. Ah, damn it. I have a problem. You can do it. How to cure loneliness. Have workers for walking. Damn. Let's see. Soviet Superman says hello. Soviet Superman. Soviet Superman. Yeah. Guess that's all of it. I don't know where the other ones went that I had here before. Catheter. For some reason, that's there. You still be coming to work, though, right? Falls Gump. Forrest Gump. Let's. The Let's thing from Community. I have that on there, too. Keep your hands off my damn Let's. Or keep your damn hands off my Let's. Was that what it was? That fake commercial in Community. Give me some hope that to dream. Give me the hope, run out of steam. Somebody said, be what you be. You can be roped up, tied up, and dead on the scene. But I love you more than words can say. I can't count the reasons I should stay. Give me some rope, tie me to dream. Give me the hope to run out of steam. Somebody said, be what you be. Fire. Nice. Okay. Done that. Got that right there. Right there, right there, right there. Right there. Here. Over here. Over there. No, over here. Okay, over there. No, here.
Just Call McCower says, my favorite thing Shane did on The Walking Dead was fake his death, move to New York City, and start punishing people.
Right. Boy, he turned into a zombie quick on The Walking Dead. Or a walker. Shane. Rick. Shane.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, you notice Marvel let that fucking character sleep.
Yeah, they put him down. Well, they didn't they do that to all of the Netflix ones or something like that? Like, they did away with every single one of them. And because of some contract thing.
Arcanoloth says, I like both cinematic Punishers, but that character is not in lockstep with the zeitgeist.
It's not cinematic ones. Who played the first one? It was that dude, right? From The Mist. What the hell? He also played in The Expanse. What the fuck?
Arcanoloth says, and to be fair, the Punisher is supposed to be operating in New York within a few blocks of all these supers. Murdoch says,
That's right.
I am zeitgeist.
Well, they lock it down to their playground.
Arcanoloth says, they brought back Daredevil cause people like Daredevil.
They want Daredevil, damn it. DDD. Daredevil, damn it. Well, yeah, I mean,
Murdoch says,
everyone has their own
Daredevil
alleyway.
is a whore.
Everyone has their own
Arcanoloth
alleyway.
says, Thomas Jane, yet. Miller on The Expanse is his best role imo.
I like that too. Yeah, he played one, and then there was like another guy that played one in the cinematic universe. But he wasn't just in New York.
What's with the hat? Keeps the rain off my head.
Keeps the rain off my head. Well, the Punisher was just like supposed to be like a temporary thing for New York, right? Like he was supposed to be in the state of New York or whatever. But that's just where they kind of placed him on the Netflix show was, yeah, I think in New York, you know. Because he got arrested or whatever.
Just Call McCower says, I want to say that was explained in Spider-Man Homecoming. That the big Avengers level heroes don't deal with everyday street violence.
Yeah, they're too busy dealing with their own thing. Hulk's too busy going to get his son from somewhere or some shit. Because you know how easy it is to intergalactically travel in the Marvel Universe. You could use the Bifrost. Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, yo, that girl who played his co-worker season 1 and they implied they had a thing, but Miller was too much of a lost soul to maintain the relationship. I want to take her out for a nice steak dinner. Nice steak dinner.
When did you say like there was supposed to be some more stuff of the Expanse? Like, not Expanse, but the same university stuff? Set it at the same kind of time or whatever to go more into the Expanse in their pants? It wasn't like the same characters, but it was like... it was like a few years or something like that supposed to go by, and then they're going to have like a thing like to bring it back to that universe? The Expanse in my pants. Sex pants. I just want more of the Rosinante.
Arcanoloth says, okay, so Scorp, the creators wrote 9 books and a bunch of short stories. The TV series roughly covered the first 6 books. After that, there is a big time skip, and the story gets weird.
Oh, that's what you said, yeah. So there's like 3 books they can work off
Arcanoloth
of.
says, so they said they always discussed, getting 6 seasons of a show is rare, but if they make it that far, they can pause there.
And it's a pause for an uncertain time. It's gonna be like 20 years from now when everybody's dead or some shit like that. Let's bring the show back to life. You got time for that shit.
Just Call McCower says,
Ain't nobody
6
got time for
seasons in
that.
a fucking movie,
Ain't
and
nobody
the
got
movie
time
was
for
just
that.
announced last
Ain't
week.
nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
A movie was just announced last week? Really? That's cool. I don't want to triple thanks. Okay.
Just Call McCower says, a community movie, yes.
Oh, community movie.
Arcanoloth says, I think Shora let slip they are thinking of doing a movie. They had an open offer from Amazon to continue, so obviously they didn't think they could do the story within the budget that Amazon offered.
Community movie. So that's probably going to get torn down before it ever gets out there in the world. As long as they don't try to make profit off of it, I guess they'll allow them to do something with it. I liked someone from that played Space Engineers made the Rosinante or Rosinante. That was pretty cool. It looked just like it too. Can you imagine? That's so fun to build shit in games like that. That's why I like Minecraft, because of the crafting and the ingenuity that people go into to making things that are pretty awesome.
Arcanoloth says,
awesome.
and Amazon doesn't sign a contract without a timed exclusivity deal, but the creators are clever enough to retain ownership, so if they don't do anything within X time limit it defaults back to them. Just Call McCower says, everyone but Chase, Glover, and Brown are on board. Obviously Chevy Chase is most likely not showing up. But there is still hope for Glover and Brown.
What? Danny Glover? Donald or Danny? Which one was it from Community? The one that hates Chevy Chase?
Just Call McCower says, Donald. Arcanoloth says,
Danny was in
as for
Lethal
Community,
Weapon.
the runner said Glover is the get cause he has a music career in Atlanta.
Give me the hope to run out of steam. Brown. Who's Brown? I like the little fourth wall thing or whatever they did there, the university thing. Adderall Annie. That show was just so awesome.
Just Call McCower says, I just wanted a picture, Pierce. You can't disappoint a picture.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Bleeding asshole. Bleeding assholes. I can't fuck anything. Oh shit, they knocked me all the way down. Run away, run away, run away. He's coming after me. That son of a bitch. Get out of there, boys.
Arcanoloth says, I love the burn that Donald put on Chase when asked what it's like to work with a comedy legend, and he said it's interesting to watch someone that isn't funny, and they used to be funny and you think, what changed? That people used to laugh at this bit and they don't anymore, and he said it informed his career progression, and I said damn.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, nobody got time. Nobody got time for that. The Chevy Chase, I guess, like, burned some bridges and stuff with people, right? and kind of didn't really want the comedy, but people forced him into a lot of that. Like when he was on Saturday Night Live and doing all that, then all of a sudden he gets a movie career, so he gets kind of the big head, probably. Stuck doing one character or the same character, you know, different name but same character in all these movies. Because he's expected to act that way. Chevy. Chevy.
Arcanoloth says,
Feel kinda
Chevy
bloated.
Chase is one of those guys who is used to showing up at noon and not working that hard and being paid, and some people are okay with that kind of lackadaisical attitude.
Fletch. Yeah. Murdoch's popped his head in here earlier too. I did say hi, right?
Arcanoloth says, it caused friction with Dan Harmon, who was fairly perfectionist, and his friction with the humans on Community led him to move to animation where everything is under his control.
Under his fingernail. It's underneath his bones. On top of his shoelaces. All covered in cheese. I lost my insanity when I had to pee. It rolled down through my groin and out through my anus. And now I have no reason to cut off a penis. What the fuck? Just roll with it. Be rolling it and rolling it and rolling it, yeah. Dan Harmon.
Arcanoloth says, see, the genius of Rick and Morty is the formula. It's 50% Dan Harmon's existential anxiety and 50% Justin Roiland in a booth making noises.
Oh, so he's behind Rick and Morty, okay. Still haven't watched it. Still.
Arcanoloth says, either of those on its own doesn't work, but put them together and that's a show.
Need to get big loader construction set. Big loader. Big loader works all day long. So I sing this big song. Alright, come on team, get over here and help my ass. Y'all can hurry up, you know, if you can. I gave you that speed boost and shit, and you ain't even hurrying up, you dumbass.
Just Call McCower says, a lot of people at SNL looked down on Chevy Chase because John Belushi was believed to be the breakout star. I mean, for all intents and purposes. Belushi was the funnier person. But Chevy Chase had a better look that Hollywood liked. Arcanoloth says,
Yeah.
Imagine the guy responsible for Community on writing and the guy that did Lemon Grab for adventure time on voiceism. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. 1000-Year Dungeon. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Breaks through the fourth wall. Space.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, Belushi liked the powder too much.
He liked the powdered sugar donuts. The donuts. He liked donuts. White powder. Hi, Billy Mays and John Belushi here from. They're getting the band back together. Elwood. I do have them with that run thing, don't I? Alan! Steve! No, I still have them with some default shit. Jim Hadar Personal and Jim Hadar Personal. They still got all their default shit from when they started. That's why I'm like, dude, run! And there's no running going on here. Now, then, go! I thought I made one of those, though. Uh-oh, time to go fight a Rex. Do you have
Just
a
Call McCover
dysfunction?
says, Dan Aykroyd was a great writer who got too obsessed with the paranormal, so all his writing went into paranormal stories.
And then Ghostbusters. Yeah, he is interested in paranormal, that's for damn sure. And he can cite a bunch of stuff off, too, from it. It may sound like gibberish. Because it is, I guess. But it's damn near sounds intelligent and like gibberish. PKE. Some of it was based off of stuff that he actually like studied.
Just
though.
Call McCover says, I am honestly surprised he never showed up on Ancient Aliens.
Another somebody to make me fall asleep. I don't need that. No, but he was on Joe Rogan though. I think you're right about that. Like the reason why it makes me fall asleep. The way that one Childers guy talks on there too makes you kind of fall asleep.
Arcanoloth says, I heard Aykroyd's original Ghostbusters script was unusable and they tossed it and shot B-roll around NYC and figured out the first film in the editing room.
Doesn't he really have like a bookstore about the paranormal?
Arcanoloth says, Aykroyd sells Crystal Skull vodka now.
Crystal Skull vodka? Vodka!
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent.
My ass! My ass! My ass! Look who it is, everybody!
Transporters. Troops inbound.
It's Vajani! Invite to fleet. Not accepting guild invites. I swear, this character's a mystery. And I want to figure it out, damn it.
Just Call McCover says, it is true that the first script was unusable. Then I think Harold Ramis got on board and helped create a better script that became the movie. Arcanoloth says, didn't Quark say the Jem'Hadar don't eat or drink or have sex? They probs don't poop.
Swear this person shows up and plays 24 hours a day. That's amazing. One full day a month to get dilithium at Dyson. Such a mystery. If I want a
Just
mystery,
Call
I
McCover
will
says,
solve it.
And then Ramis wrote Groundhog Day and him and Bill Murray had a bit falling out for whatever reason.
Yeah, something about something on set or whatever, wasn't it? He wanted to go one direction with the character, and Bill Murray didn't want it that way, and then other stuff started happening, and they just kind of like said finish the movie, and that's it for him. And then he called him up like before he died.
says, imagine I had a kit module that makes people shit their pants. Would Jem'Hadar be immune, or would they be disabled by the first most powerful urge to shit in their lives?
Shitting. Jem'Hadar. If Jem'Hadars are like, manufactured in a way from what they originally were, do they have like a life cycle that they like live for like a month? A year. I can't remember all this shit if it ever was a thing.
Arcanoloth says, Aykroyd called Murray the Morricane cause of his moods. Wouldn't be surprised if Ramis got burned and learned his lesson.
I know before Ramis died, though, Bill Murray says that they actually talked and stuff and reconciled their differences, like on Ramis's deathbed, pretty much. In a day, talking away.
Just Call McCover says, and so Sam goes from bathroom to bathroom, blasting his asshole open, hoping his next shit would be a shit at home. Arcanoloth says,
theorizing that someone could take a shit every day of their life. Dr. Sam Beckett. That's the key
Just Call
thing.
McCover says, Ring of Power is over now. Guess I got to watch that.
Back to your stations. The Pod to
You watch it
preserve.
and let us know how it is. You can be the field reporter for that show. Dun, 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 dun. Cookie crumbles. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Just Call McKay says, I think 2 more episodes of House of the Dragon.
Let's go.
Are they gonna
Just
have
Call
a?
McKay says, and then 2 more episodes of The Handmaid's Tale.
Are they gonna time jump again in
Just Call
Dragon?
McKay says, and then I need to find new shows to watch.
Different shows to watch the world. Ooh. Now the world don't move. That's why we have the Winchesters, so you can watch that.
Arcanoloth says, Core, there is a BG streamer that goes by the name Davey Orn. He does hardcore / Iron Man no reload runs with builds voted on by chat. Like Danny DeVito the Dwarven Defender, or Darth Vader the Blackguard Paladin. Now I wanna see a run with Dr. Sam Beckett.
A run. BG streamer that goes by the name that does hardcore / Iron Man no reload runs with builds voted on by chat. Like Danny DeVito, the Dwarf Defender.
Just Call McKay says, kind of interested in HBO's The Last of Us even though it is going to be another zombie show.
Last of Us.
Arcanoloth says, BG equals Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. That game, you can build characters in that game.
Pyro Communist says, beep BOOP I'm a cake beep BOOP. Arcanoloth says, runs equals attempt to play without dying.
Yes.
Main char dies, end of run.
Particle Man.
Just Call McKay says, I am going to be excited to play through BG 1 and 2.
Particle Man. It's like hardcore Minecraft.
Just Call McKay says, Humble Bundle needs to get those keys soon so I can play those as well.
Humble Bumble. What in the Humble Bumble is? Flanking damage. Flanking damage sucks.
Arcanoloth says, Torment changed how I think about video games. Icewind Dale was just good old fun.
Just a good old fun. Never meaning no fun.
Just Call McKay says, Humble Bundle is a site that does game bundles for super cheap. They also have a monthly bundle called Humble Choice for $12 a month. I get that every month. Pyro Communist says, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance.
I'd buy that for $1.
He'd buy that for $1.
Enemy target on center. Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Flanking damage. A bundle called Humble Choice for $12 a month. How many games come with it? Is that like a random thing?
Says, seems like every 5th conversation I had in BG and IWD is stumbling on some fucked up shit and I'm like, WTF? And they are like, hey mind your beeswax and I'm like, defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
Good times. Pyro
Defend
Communist
yourself.
says,
Modern
Neverwinter
Combat's on
Nights.
today to prepare yourself. Modern Combat all the way, prepare yourself. Modern Combat's
Just Call
here to
McKay says,
stay.
8 games every month.
Are they like yours forever, or do you have to like subscribe to that to keep
Samu
those
Rates
games?
says, express yourself song LOL.
Express yourself. Pull your pants down, show everybody to express yourself. Now those are based off the Johnny Cage song
Just
they have
Call
for the
McKay
Immortals.
says, usually 1 or 2 major titles and then 6 smaller games. You keep them forever.
Cool.
Samu Wraith says, or Blue Moon Scorp.
Blue moon, you caught me standing alone. Old yellow eyes.
Arcanoloth says, Dark Alliance was a forgettable console action RPG to cash in on the name of a great PC RPG. Surprised they ported those to PC, but they entertained my nephews for an hour. Just Call McCower says, they give you Steam, Origin, or Epic keys for the games that you then redeem.
So if it's games you don't want, I guess you could like save the key and sell it or whatever and make monies off of it. Do you still do those trading cards on Steam? Probably already asked you that. I don't know. Can't remember. Take on me.
Pyro Communist says, banjo on a rocking chair in dusk beside the lake. Just Call McCower says, I just give duplicate keys away from free. And yes, when I remember to sell them.
Ah.
Samu Wraith says, I'm looking at the controversy of Undecember at Arcanoloth people whining it's pay to win. Arcanoloth says, oh yes Corp, you can trade keys with people. This is how all those key resellers on gg.deals do their business / Arcanoloth says, at Samu Wraith.
Trade keys with people. Here's a key. Give me another person. I will have 5 keys. That would be 4.5 people. You'll have 4.5. I can make a half. Chop somebody in half. It sounds like you're saying you trade people and give them a key. This is not slavery. I'm giving you a key.
Samu Wraith says, at Arcanoloth, you not familiar with it, it's a Diablo imitation game.
Diablo. Well, she seemed alright.
Pyro Communist says, at Arcanoloth, I'll take a look at this. Arcanoloth says, I looked it up. Enhanced Steam said warning rootkit.
Ew. Something said rootkit. Those are mean. You do not need rootkits. I recently scanned my computer checking for things and I didn't find anything.
Pyro Communist says, at Arcanoloth, what does?
Here comes Spider-Man.
Just Call McCower says, I hate that all the big online games have rootkits now.
Rootkit, no one should.
Samu
Remove
Wraith
that
says,
shit.
guess I'm not following them, what you all are talking about, then my bad. Arcanoloth says, N Protect Game Guard, sometimes called GG, is an anti-cheating rootkit developed by Inca Internet. It is widely installed in many online games to block possibly malicious applications and prevent common methods of cheating. 123 N Protect Game Guard provides B2B2C, business to business to consumer, security services for online game companies and portal sites. The software is considered to be one of 3 software programs which dominate the online game security market. 4. Just Call McCower says, why does Valorant need kernel level access on my system? Arcanoloth says, fuck this gay earth. Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower, because it installs a rootkit. Just Call McCower says, I know it does, but fuck that shit. No game needs kernel level access.
Why don't they do something about GTA 5 online? They need to do some of that fucking
says,
shit.
how does one check a PC for rootkits?
Well, if you're talking about the real rootkits that are like virus types or whatever, there's a few programs out there that can check them or check for them. There's some free stuff. I mean,
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower yet. But people are willing to pay for busted games, so they keep doing this. The Path of Exile blog post about why they never trust the client is worth a read. Just Call McCower says, a virus scanner. Usually Defender will pick the up. But video game rootkits won't get detected because they are legit.
yeah, they don't.
Sam Wraith says, Me, I'm scratching my head. Mobile game practices like pay to get further, like Diablo Immortal. Now console game companies are starting to incorporate it into their game. Arcanoloth says, so this is way beyond the scope of Twitch chat, but I will try to summarize anyway.
Do it.
Just do it!
If you allow just a virus rootkit to play on your system, you will always be infected by something malicious.
Samuraith says, at Scorp wanna make your dreams come true.
It's there somewhere. One of the sound clips say
Samuraith
that.
says, come.
True. For me and you.
Arcanoloth says, so if a game is properly architected to never trust the client, then everything is checked and there are technical limits, but you can lag predict to paper over this. Path of Exile gives you the option to predict packets or just operate in sync, so you are always seeing what the server sees. Arcanoloth says, option 1, predict the server, you get snappy gameplay with desyncs.
There is no Shia LaBeouf command. Yeah, the server
Arcanoloth says,
scans the game.
option 2, sync with server, you get constant latency, but you are always seeing what the server sees.
Do it!
Yeah, do it's got like maybe 4 different things it says. One of them is well, you do it search. Yeah, we do it search. Sound search, do it. Dreams, maybe.
Arcanoloth says, option 3, trust the client. Path of Exile devs say we will never do this. Other games do this and then they install client-side software to try and catch you cheating. This is every game that installs a rootkit.
Yeah, it's a pre-game thing. Much like Star Trek Online checks to make sure that the version of your files is the latest versions and stuff, and it doesn't let you play the game if the versions mismatch. Well, a rootkit goes a little bit further than that. It's overcomplicated for gaming, but they don't do that shit for.
Says, so if you see a game with a rootkit, they failed their networking class in computer science.
With science, they need to get some solid anti-cheat shit going on. Bullshit. Is that one not? Do I need to like make that one longer? Kind of like extend it. Make your dreams come true. What the hell? Which one? What needs what?
Arcanoloth says, it's like me saying, I'm going to leave my front door unlocked, but anyone that trespasses, I have a chain gun in my living room called OL Painless.
Oh, painless. Insta-kill.
Arcanoloth says, it's like, okay, that's one way, but maybe there is an easier way of securing your house.
Putting shotguns on the wall. Mr. Ballin has a damn good a recent story that's pretty awesome.
Murdoch says,
People
any
should
new
look at
movies out or shows?
Clerks 3,
Samuraith
dude.
says,
Clerks 3.
honestly, it seems no company can stop all cheaters.
No, somebody's always going to find a way around it. Every time. No matter what they install. No matter what kind of anti-cheat they try. Somebody's going to figure it out. Going to snoop the software backward engineer it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Shit did it. Shit did it. Shit did it. Shit did it. Shit. Clerks 3, Murdochs. Clerks 3. If you've ever watched Clerks and Clerks 2, watch Clerks 3.
Arcanoloth says, at Samuraith, well, you can certainly stop the ones that mess with the client by following best practices and never trusting the client. Samuraith says, yes, saw someone share about Clerks 3 Scorp, is that worth watching?
Yeah.
Pyro Communist says, the only online games I play are STO, Neverwinter, DDO, and RS3 and OSRS.
And damn it, I clicked the button. Fuck. I say that once every other day or so. I see a button there thinking, okay, Commander on, because I can't see what it says, even though everyone else can see what it says, because my chat thing is on top of it. Go to ground, unless I hover over it long enough.
Arcanoloth says, honestly, a lot of stuff in the gaming industry would get you fired day one in any job in other industries, but people let it slide because lol it's video games, why you have to be mad, bro?
Why you me mad, bro? Why you have to be mad, bro? You know, one thing you can do to people in here if they're trying to talk to Commander Arnold, you just put up a shield in front of him. Then nobody over here can talk to him. Yay, items sold in exchange. I forgot I sold all that shit in exchange. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what it was. Training manual. All the little crappy training manuals. Congratulations there.
Samuraith says, or say Christopher Walken, why, you know, why are you so angry?
Why are you so angry? Hi. I walked into the kitchen and sat down at the table. I noticed the questionable meal Lois had placed in front of me. Sure.
Murdoch says, I'll rent Clerks for $5 on Amazon, but I ain't gonna pay $14 to stream a fucking movie at home. Fuck that. So funny how they be charging movie theater prices for streaming at home, lol. Yeah. Samuraith says, lol.
Clerks 3 or Clerks the first movie? Because you have to watch Clerks before you can watch Clerks 3. You have to probably watch Clerks 2 before you watch Clerks 3 as well. It's irrelevancy. And I would suggest watching Jay
Murdoch
and Silent
says,
Bob Reboot.
I've seen the early ones.
Are they fresh in your head, though?
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's, I'm just a broke college student who would rather spend cash on PC hardware and games. But why do people pay for streaming services when free streams exist?
Yes, urinary tract infection streams. Streaming wars. Because he can. He can do it. I have faith in the heart.
Samuraith says, yeah, there's free streams out there.
There's a river right over there.
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's it's like, I didn't spend years organizing my files in Plex so I could pay someone else.
Which one is free, but which one is the right way? The legal way.
Murdoch says, yup, it's $14 to stream Clerks 3 when I already pay that per month for Prime.
Prime! Megatron. Prime.
Arcanoloth says, Scorp, everything is FRE if a tour time has no value.
If your time has no value. That was time now.
Murdoch says, so the best thing is to wait till it drops to $3 to $5 for an HD watch.
Yeah.
Samuraith says, Scorp, one shall stand, one shall fall, Optimus
One shall
Prime.
stand, one shall
Arcanoloth says, I was showing a friend Plex and he was like, we can just rent the movie for $5, and I'm like, we may still do that if this fails, but I'd rather spend 5 minutes setting this up and then you spend that $5 on beer.
Yeah. Man, whenever they had the Michael Bay Transformers movie with the
Murdoch
Megatron
says,
versus...
are you talking about Plex, the currency for EVE Online?
No, he's not.
Arcanoloth says,
No,
at Murdoch's, or
not.
wait until Arcanoloth takes pity on these poor fools and drops it on your for $0. Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's haha nope.
He's talking about something else.
Arcanoloth
How
says,
many people
at
want to kick
Murdoch's
some
hilariously
ass?
enough, a software project picked the same name.
How many people sick of holding the bag? Well, I am too, so don't bet another finger on it.
Murdoch says, okay.
All right. Uh-huh.
Samuraith says, yes Corp the Bay Prime vs Megatron was okay but the animated was just fire. Arcanoloth says, and now I'm reading that those guys lied, oh boy. More internet drama.
Well, anyway, I was getting to the Optimus Prime Megatron fight on
Murdoch says, I need a cute girl to come over and get on her knees for me.
from Michael Bay. It's like they stretched it out so the dialogue, you know, that they can have Optimus say, "One shall stand, one shall fall." Like it didn't even feel like it fit in the scene the way it was written. Versus the Transformers cartoon movie where it fit perfect. One shall stand, one shall fall.
Boobies.
Boobies, says Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen says boobies. They just kind of stretched it, I think, in the Michael Bay movie. At the end of this day, one shall stand, one shall fall.
Arcanoloth says, Scorp, back in the day the Plex boys said they did not collect metadata because they don't want the liability of knowing what we watch. Okay, that sounds legit. But oops, they had a data leak. Turns out they lied. They are gathering metadata and selling it to streaming companies. Some people are turbo mad about this. Streamlabs says, hate what you see?
Yes.
Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
Sounds like a Facebook drama thing.
Samuraith says, the cartoon movie I just get the chills from that fight but the way they killed Prime for marketing purposes was a bad move.
Hell yeah it was, and they brought Prime back a few times because of that. Then they brought him back for real.
Says, so the Venn diagram of people that use Plex and people that have IT skills is one circle.
Do not
so a
grieve.
bunch of them are mad enough to go start something called Jellyfin, and it says it will have feature parity with Plex within 2 years. Bookmarked. Pyro Communist says, if you don't want to be spied on you shouldn't have going online.
That's right. Put yourself out there if you're online, no matter what. Unless you're Edward Snowden. Where you backtracked 5,000 times around this one thing here. I admit, I cried when Optimus Prime died, and still to this day, I get a little teary-eyed during that scene. It's a cartoon about a robot dying. And I have more emotion over that than most of the shit that I watch on TV.
Samuraith says, yeah, they realized, damn, we messed up, Scorp. I watched the reactions, such bad backlash over it.
Yeah. I mean, they quickly, like, they wanted to sell toys, so they just, like, said, what can we do? We need to get rid of this generation so we can have new toys. They're like, okay, well, we'll have to just, destroy all the previous versions, and let's just have Optimus die with, and he'd like, the one, when he dies, the rest of them just go away, And they're like, whoopsie daisy. And they had Ultra Magnus came out, and you can transform him into a white version of Optimus Prime. But have you seen the new Ultra Magnus toy, though? My God, that thing is awesome. Hell, I get so jealous because I want real bad.
Arcanoloth says, at Pyro Communist, this is certainly a hot take. Many people would violently disagree with you on this. I'm not one of them, but I'm telling you, they will pop out of the woodwork to assert their rights under EU law, and if you disagree, you are welcome to do so somewhere that is not the EU. I've heard their arguments many times.
Got your Ultra
Murdoch
Magnus.
says, I got your Ultra Magnus.
Doing it.
Samuraith says, is there a new Ultra Magnus I didn't know?
The toy, not like a character, because I hadn't watched any kind of Transformers lately, but they came out with a movie accurate version of Ultra Magnus that actually transforms correctly and looks just like the one from the movie, instead of that piece of shit that we all had when we were kids. You know, the guy that's legs didn't move. But the
Arcanoloth
Optimus
says,
Prime is
"Oops,
awesome,
I dropped
though.
my monster condom for my Magnum dong."
They even have the auto-transforming Optimus Prime out now. That can be programmed to do all sorts of moves.
Arcanoloth says, "They should get Dan Wyatt DeVito to do Transformer promos."
Danny
Samurath
DeVito.
says, "So it's the right Ultra Magnus, gotcha, that's cool."
And the auto-transforming Optimus, you can program him to do moves, and like sit-ups and push-ups, and make him do like karate kicks and all sorts of shit. It's amazing. The only thing is, it's like an early on version of the take on auto-transforming Optimus Prime. But it's pretty sweet to watch. It even has an auto-transforming trailer and roller. The little tiny six-wheeled dude that can come out the back of the trailer and attach itself to the trailer and run around. It's ran off of RC too, so you can RC control it with a phone.
Samurath
Shit's
says,
awesome.
"Sweet, that's nice."
Yeah, it is so. It's huge too. He's like about 18 inches tall. It's got tiny little servos and stuff, and he talks and stuff like that. He has an idle animation too, like he's breathing. He he put his gun in his hand. You can make him act like he's actually firing his weapon. It's shit that's so awesome. But they also have the masterpiece versions of Optimus Prime that you can transform to look TV cartoon-like, and also looks like, like a robot form is TV version or cartoon, and then also the vehicle mode looks just like it too. It hides the wheels and everything. It's so freaking awesome. But the thing costs like about $500, so I'm never gonna get that. Maybe I think it's dropped at like $300 now. I don't know, but that's a bunch for a plastic toy. But man, I just enjoy that kind of stuff. Like, I've always wanted to figure it out myself too, because I do have a 3D Optimus Prime that I was starting to build years and years ago to try to figure out a way to transform it correctly.
Optimus merged with Jetfire that looked sick.
Yeah, they have that too. That's from one of them Bay movies they just had. I think it may have even happened in the original cartoon, because I don't know how far into the cartoon you ever got, but they had Headmaster's version on there where the heads could be. They had a Headmaster version Optimus Prime, which I think I had that version too, like as a toy when I was growing up, because I still have part of it. I don't have the head anymore, but where
Samurath says, "It's animated 2 Scorp Headmasters was about to say that."
Yeah. That was so freaky too, Headmasters. And Transformers continued in Japan and not over here. Like, yeah, after it stopped airing in like the 80s and stuff for us here in the United States, it continued over there in Japanese or Chinese. I can't remember. I think it's Japanese. And you can actually continue to watch the Transformer saga as long as you know how.
Yeah, I never got that it kept going over there.
Yeah. They still had toys come out and everything. I mean, it was huge. Huge. It was huge. It was very, very huge. Very huge. It was exciting to me. I mean, and then they had like the GoBots thing that I watched some GoBots and had a GoBot, but I never really got into that, because that was like, who stole it first? I forget. And Jetfire from Transformers, the cartoon, G1 cartoon back in the 80s, was a copy of that other show from Japan. I can't remember.
Samurath says, "Yeah, couldn't get into GoBots."
There was a show over in Japan, a cartoon show that had the jet planes that transformed, and I think it was controlled by humans or something like that. And they used that same model for the Jetfire for G1 Transformers, the toy. So you can change out parts and stuff. It was like a thing that they figured out. The arms of my Jetfire fell off years ago. I don't know where the fuck they went. But those old Transformers were always tearing up because there was plastic and metal, so the metal would wear out and they'd get all squeaky and shit. I still have some of the Transformers. I gave away a lot when I was a kid, and someone stole some from me and all that shit. I've
Samuraith
got the
says,
White Ranger
seems
droid.
like these new Transformers are amazing. The toys.
They are. They are so awesome. It's so amazing. I don't know where, like, you know, where these toys were when we were kids. They cost like, what was it, Toys R Us exclusives and stuff like that. They cost like $50-something to $100, and we thought, wow, that's awesome. That's why I was trying to at one time figure out a good transformation for Optimus in 3DS Max, and then eventually later on try to have these parts created and assembled together so that I can have like a transforming Optimus. But I never got around to it. I got maybe like just his head pretty damn good, and where he could talk or whatever. And I made a prototype transforming arm or whatever because I was trying to figure out how to do the arm correctly. Because I was thinking in my head like his hands would retract. Like if you watch the transformation in the cartoon, his hands would retract into his arms.
Samuraith says, like Starscream, they did a solid job on him, or a much better version of Shockwave. He's my favorite Decepticon.
Yeah.
Just Call McKay says, I bought a lot of those, specifically Beast Wars. When I was a kid, I had all the Optimal Optimus and Megatron toys. Cheater, Rhinox, Rat Trap, a couple of the Predacons.
The Predacons. So that's pretty smooth. I love all that. That's so awesome. But I was thinking of like a way to have Optimus's arms extend, like go inward via a mechanism or something, and then folding down would be like the actual the headlights or whatever, instead of snapping in the hands and shit like that. But I never got very far with that because I kind of gave up on
Samuraith
it.
says, at Just Call McKay, Predaking was incredibly well designed.
Predaking. I had one of those. I don't know if it was a Beast Wars one, but it was like the shell of an animal, and you pop it open, and it was like the actual transformer that you can transform around it or something. I don't remember exactly. The Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to the next Transformer movie, because it's set in the Bumblebee movie timeline. And we're supposed to actually see like Optimus Prime versus Megatron and shit like that, because those Transformers look more like the G1 toy cartoon versions.
Samuraith says,
They're so awesome.
Transformers more than meets the eye.
Transformers, robots in disguise. And sure, they may have had like cheesy storylines back when we were kids and stuff, but that stuff was pretty awesome though. And to crash
Just
onto
Call McKay
Earth,
says, Transformers. Something's in my eye. Transformers. I think it's a sty. Samuraith says, I still admit that's my favorite intro.
And I liked the way that, you know, in the G1, Bumblebee never shut up, right? He was always talking and stuff. So whenever they had the Bay movies and stuff like that, and even in Bumblebee, he loses his voice. So it's like a play on that, and I think it's hilarious. Phaser damage space, Lucari TFO's non-red alert, and shield healing space. I think we can do all that at one go. We need the shield healing though, because that always seems to disappear from my thingy every time I reload. I don't have it set right or something. We're gonna have to do Science Team 1. Or maybe Science Team 2, would that be better? What is that? 1,755 shield regeneration versus 1/3. That's not really too far off. That's basically in the same damn ballpark. And what is this?
Samu Wraith says,
Hit points.
they did a solid movie with Bumblebee. I'm kinda glad they're redoing it vs the Bay movies that doing of the Knights and Unicron was not thrilled.
Yeah, they fake transformed that shit. They blend transformed it. They had like the robot that would do some of the transforming, and then they would have like the final thing, and they would just throw particles in there to make it look like they were actually transforming. I didn't really like that too much. The transformation sound effect, though, in the theater, when I went to watch the first Bay Transformers movie, was pretty awesome, though. Just to hear that sound effect. And you couldn't tell who was who in that shit, either. They would give you a name, and you're like, that doesn't look like who I thought it was. It's not the same. And Soundwave is like this space thing
Samu Wraith
laying up
says,
there in space.
yeah, the whole Quintessa thing made me cringe.
Yeah, they twisted a lot of the lore that we're all used to, but then again, Michael Bay didn't give a shit. But the guy that's doing like did Bumblebee was actually like a fan of Transformers, so that's why he wanted to stay true to the G1 look, and I like that. You can actually tell who's who in there, like the main battle on Cybertron. You could see Soundwave in the background back there, and calling out was it Laserbeak or
Just
who
Call
was it?
McKay says, Michael Bay did a better job with TMNT than Transformers.
Yeah, he did a good job with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But Transformers was like, he wanted so much damn lens flare shit going on. It was transferred strength, shield strength. Was that going to be good? Shield regeneration, we'll do that. Okay, Lucari TFOs, 2 of those. Let's see, Lucari.
Samu Wraith says, and I'm so happy he did that. Guy who did Bumblebee, I saw Shockwave the right way and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Yes, Shockwave. Oh my god, you talking about a squeaky transformer to transform back in the day. But yeah, I mean, in Bay's movie, Soundwave was this like floating piece of shit up in space. They did not have the synthesizer for it, but they did allow Frank Welker to actually voice Soundwave the same way he did in the cartoon. However, they didn't have the synthesizer to make it sound like Soundwave we're used to. But he actually, sounds just like him. There's like a grumbling sound. Laserbeak.
Murdoch says, just ordered some late-night Uber Eats late-night delivery of some Mexican food, street tacos, and a quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Arcanoloth says, I'm still waiting for the TMMT adult parody. Oh wait, they did that already. April O'Neil was like, wow, that is some amazing martial arts taking place off-screen. Wish you Jews could see that. Anyway, can I suck this dick?
You talking about, what's her name? Damn, I can't even remember her name anymore.
Samu Wraith says, at Murdoch's my sister used that on our trip the Uber, it's so useful.
I really enjoy the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the, 80s. The movie, was it 80s or 90s, the movie? I think 80s, late 80s. The live action movie. That was pretty freaking awesome. You gotta admit. They did a pretty good job.
Murdoch says, yeah, I only allow myself now to do it on the weekends. Shit gets expensive but it's nice. Samu Wraith says, heroes in a half shell.
Heroes in a sewer pond.
Samu Wraith says, that intro. Arcanoloth says, her performer name was actually April O'Neil. God bless short Italian girls with big OL titties.
God bless the real. Megan Fox, she played April O'Neil, right? In like one of the movies or something. What is she? Is she in anything anymore? I can't remember. Well, not that I've seen or anything. Heroes in a sewer pond, eating pizza. Nickname me Splinter. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
Arcanoloth says,
The heroes
she did an
in a
AMA
half
where
shell
Reddit was
and
like,
they're
hey
green.
WHYD you gain weight? And she was like, I enjoy ramen more than I enjoyed your comment, and let's face it, you ain't getting laid, so you'll still be off to it. Reddit was like, holy shit, this girl takes no prisoners.
No prisoners.
Samu Wraith says, I just wanted Megan out of the movie. Honestly, I know a lot of guys like to stare, but just wasn't happy with her acting.
Nah.
Just Call McCower says, Megan Fox's audition for Transformers was her washing Michael Bay's car. Murdoch says, this kid that used to live in my neighborhood is an extra in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When they show the Rat Lord guy, he has the street thug kids next to him. The blonde is Lawrence Green. He is a comic and family man in Florida now.
Cool.
Samu Wraith says, Megan's on the whole drinking blood crap. Just Call McCower says,
Really?
you laugh, but that is an actual true story.
Wow. Drinking blood? Is she one of those?
Arcana Loth says, when Megan Fox said the director was Hitler, I said, oh no, she's done.
Yeah. That's right, she ruined her career. That's right. I forgot about that. Drinking blood, so she's like one of those, huh?
Samu Wraith says, wouldn't surprise me she blew Bay to get a role.
She like a culty?
Arcana Loth says, you can kill people, touch on children, but make a crack about the Qs and you don't work in LA anymore.
I love. 'Cause it's a jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere. Never seem to care what I do. Hey, who's
Samu Wraith
in
says,
charge?
yep, her and Machine Gun Kelly doing that scorp.
Megan. Well, you know, Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob used to have like vials of blood around their neck all the time too, so I guess it's bound to be a thing. Yay for shield repairs not working. So I need to repair shields versus actually what the hell? Okay, I'm doing this wrong then.
Arcana Loth says, crazy comes in so many flavors. I'm thinking this as I look at all the veterans running for office.
Veterans. Reverse shield polarity. Does that fix repair shields? I need to repair shields. What repairs them? Is this
Murdoch
hit
says,
points?
today I played music with an LA dude that recently moved back to my town. He was the sound guy for Tool, Stevie Wonder and others, a drummer primarily. Wants me to lay some tracks down tomorrow and maybe do a funk project here.
Sweet.
Samu Wraith says, I for one am happy she faded into mediocrity. I mean a pair of boobs and butt, and I'm like, there's better choices out there. Arcana Loth says, speaking as someone that served in the army, not everyone in the army is what I'd call a good person. Keep that in mind when you see an ad talking about how you should vote for them cause of their military service. Pyro Communist says, Hollywood is a weird, dingy and shady place.
Slim Shady. Hotter than a set of wind, baby. Yay, that worked. Nice. Okay.
Arcana Loth says, at Samu Wraith the problem is, there are so many bodies out there.
You see?
That's not unique. What else do you bring to the table?
The problem here.
Murdoch says, +1 at Arcana Loth. Very true.
Well, the pudding goes into the pudding hole. You see? Boom. Well fought. Well fought. What does that do? Okay. That's for each facing.
Murdoch says,
so
often the people chasing
got an
power
8.
are the worst types.
Like Scooby-Dooby-Doo, looking for you. We still got to do like the event thing too. Ooh, we're gonna do that again. Hey, ooh.
Samu Wraith says, at Arcana Loth, I'm sure about the military there's a lot nobody knows anything about, I'm certain, or the media puts on a front for what really happened.
Your name. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Making a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
Your teammate has captured
Your teammate's captured
the bomb.
the bomb in the pudding. Let's see.
Teammate has captured a bomb.
He's done what again? Son of a bitch. Let's throw a couple of those in there. So what's this one?
Samu Wraith says,
It's
that
the
was
double
like
one,
that
pretty
girl
much.
who did Dukes of Hazzard. I'm like better girls who could pull that role off.
It's Jessica Simpson. Well, at least she's from the South. She's from Louisiana.
Samu Wraith says, yep.
Louisiana. The Simpson family. What do they do anymore? Probably nothing, right?
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's democracy makes zero claims about the quality of the candidates. The claim is, if you don't like the job someone is doing, you can replace them.
What the hell?
Compare
Seriously?
that to Russia and China right now. Imagine
Russia.
what would happen if you expressed thoughts on how their leaders are fucking up in those countries. Dictatorships don't work because nobody wants to give bad news to Stalin. Murdoch says, can you believe there is a
Holy
gem right
shit.
now on sale on Steam about the Ukraine War 2022? WTF crazy, it's based on real stories of Ukrainian civilians
Holy
being behind
cow,
enemy lines, I
Murdochs.
think.
That's
Samu
crazy.
Wraith says, but it came out she did a favor to get that role scorp.
Giggity giggity.
Samu Wraith says, at Murdoch's oh wow that's real.
They'll make a game off of anything these days.
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's what is the thwack K Bobby?
What the fuck, Bobby? We got to sing cats in the pudding. Okay. Candyman, Candyman. That's Worf's brother.
Samu Wraith says, damn it Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, boy. I can't find a good damn it, Bobby out there. One of them is like someone's recorded the TV or whatever like that, and it just poor audio. I cannot find a good one. Can't find one for shit.
Murdoch says, they are streaming the game on Steam right now. https://store.steampowered.com/app/1985510/Ukraine_war_stories/. Pyro Communist says, they will make a Trump game.
Didn't they already where you shoot and whatever, and bodyguard tries to make you miss or something like that? Someone takes a shot, and you're the bodyguard and you try to jump in front or something. I can't remember.
Arcanoloth says, controversy sells.
Controversy sells.
Samu Wraith says, just call McKay. You should try that game. See how it is.
See how it is, mister. You should try that game and figure out if we need to play.
Arcanoloth says, oh it's a visual novel, OFC.
How bizarre. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. How bizarre. How bizarre. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time
Samu Wraith
I
says,
look
LOL
around.
I never get bored your chat impressions.
Every time. They're not that great, man, I swear. I swear, man, I swear. Bellabellas in the back, sweet tunes in the front, cruising down the freeway on the hot sun. Suddenly Rabuzas, fast from behind. When I want to do this around onto the land, but I never out of here, witness is ready.
Arcanoloth says, no I did not shat in her I did not. Oh hi Spock.
Oh, hi, Spock.
Samu Wraith says, did you watch any Fleet Week streams Scorp?
That's a 10 negative. I may have watched 5 minutes of a combination of a few just to see what was going on, but it was mostly like Greebog's stream. You know, I sat and watched his stream. Other than that, no. If that counts as a Fleet Week stream, I don't know. If you mean Cryptic People, no, I did not. I did not watch it. I did not.
Murdoch says, that character, real person, whatever is a fucking idiot sorry.
That character, real person, whatever, is a fucking idiot. The character? Oh, you mean Tommy Wiseau? From The Room? I did not hit her.
Samurai
It's bullshit.
says,
I did not.
yeah, I watched a bit of it. It was alright, not tons to do with the game.
Have you watched The
Murdoch
Room,
says,
Murdochs?
Yeah.
Or have you watched the movie about Tommy Wiseau and The Room?
Murdoch says, I find him to be very irritating.
Yeah. He's not. He's somebody.
Murdoch
He's somebody
says,
to imitate.
I tried to watch it and wanted to punch the screen.
Yeah, you should watch it with riff tracks. They make it a whole lot better. Oh, hi, Gumball. Oh, hi, Lisa. And I love Lisa so much. Oh, hi, piano. Oh, hi, rug. Oh, hi, door. Oh, hi, doorknob.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, that's the whole appeal. He is so bad at acting, direction, everything. And yet he is a success.
I think the riff tracks made him a little bit more of a success. You know, riff track / MST3K, because they mocked the movie so much that people wanted to watch it, and then they made like the Franco made that movie or whatever where he played Tommy Wiseau, and it was like about his life or something like that.
Samurai
I don't know.
says,
I never watched it.
just boggles my mind, a Ukraine war game.
Yeah, dude, they got if you ever watch Life of Boris on YouTube, he plays a lot of weird games that people over there create. Like there's the potato farmer guy or whatever
Samurai
it is.
says, so how do you win take out Putin?
Well, I have no idea about that one. I don't know. I couldn't imagine she was live over television.
Murdoch says, you contact Uber Eats. Arcanoloth says, lots of films try to be great and they just end up mediocre. That's not special because it happens every day. But The Room does everything wrong. It's like they set out to make the worst movie possible and yet you can tell they are trying to be good. It's interesting how someone can try so hard to do good and fail so thoroughly and completely.
It's like the
Samurai says,
Bird movie.
LOL.
Birdemic. If you ever watched Birdemic? I only watched it because of riff tracks, and my God, that movie is a piece of shit. The CGI in that one. Corridor Crew recently made the bird scenes a lot better, because they wanted to. But it's like a 2D, 3D bird only in 2D, flapping and not going anywhere. Like on screen, they just have them come down and go caw 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 caw. Kind of like a duck hunt in a way.
Arcanoloth says, watch the Serbian film, at least it's trying to be disgusting and succeeding. Samuraith says,
Succeeding.
Shat does Quantum have scorp hey, AL, beam me up.
Al, beam me up. Beam me up, mister.
Murdoch
Ow.
says, Birdman was a good movie.
Yeah, Birdman, yeah. Birdemic is the one I'm talking about, though. Where the guy sells solar panels. Yes, you want to buy some of my solar panels? Birds are attacking. They even, like, Corridor Crew even found the actress that played the girl in Birdemic to come back and do some filming.
Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. Slingshot around the sun in Star Trek. That's how you do it. Star Trek. Stair Trek. That's trekking the stairs. So trekking the stairs. Star Trek. Star Trek. Fire. Attack, mister.
Elmo, want to ask you a question.
No!
Would you like to?
No!
Would you like to drop acid with Elmo?
They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at him! No!
Murdoch says, that's funny.
Yeah, Ox
Murdoch
did
says,
damn good.
I like Adam Sandler.
You like Adam Sandler?
Just Call McCower says, ah ha ha ha. I just sat here and realized that someone in this stream is literally BS ha 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 ha.
You did? You finally did? rotten to the core with the middle initial. That's my whole joke. That's how I make people laugh. I make customers laugh about that. You finally remembered. Middle is R, so think about
Samurai
that.
says,
It's rotten.
LOL Shat would tell AL. See, there. That's how it's done, mister.
See there, that's
One
how
quick
it's
trip around
done,
the
mister.
sun.
One quick trip around the sun. One quick trip. The sun. Dun, 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 dun. So that's how Shatner did it. He didn't pause every word or anything. He grouped them together. Like,
Murdoch says,
put the
well,
pause
Arcana
on the
Love
wrong thing.
looks like your secret is out.
He put
Samurai
the pause
says,
in the wrong area.
At just call McCower, can I guess who rolling underscore on underscore the
You
underscore floor underscore
Can't
laughing.
imagine the power of the Power Wraith. The skill involved in the firing of torpedoes, and launching underwear into space. The potential. No, what was it? The business thing, right? The enormous danger potential, which I could have sworn there's probably potential danger was the things, but he got it so fucked up wrong. But it says backwards. The enormous danger potential that we go through every day. That's why we're aboard here. That's why we're here. We're here, mister. Fire. Here I go, sure and slow, says the turtle down below. Not so I, swift the fly, said the bird on high. Here I go. Turn around, damn it. Why am I going backwards? Fuck. Damn it, McKay. Damn it, Rodney. Arcing particles. Si, senorita. Core, you said that C has David Hewlett in it with Jason Momoa. And you also said Joe Flanagan before. Was that you that said that?
Just call McCower says, firing main cannon.
Firing main cannon. You may call me Sheila. You may not call me Phyllis. Well, no, like, my name... oh, damn it, how'd that go? You may call me Phyllis. Phyllis, I thought your name was Sheila. You may now call me Sheila. That's weird. I love how they tied that together. That was pretty awesome. Then it kind of like got weird and I stopped watching. We bullshit. I collected some of those things, you motherfucker. You damn motherfucker. You cocksucker. Motherfucker.
Samu Wraith says, we should call it the core cannon.
Corkinen.
Just call McCower says, yes, Jason is the main character. The other two are side characters, so they are not on the show full time.
Would I like watching C?
Arcano Loth says, love this TFO.
Isn't it great? Lasts for damn ever. The gravitic anchors.
Just call McCower says, probably.
I probably
Arcano
would
Loth
like
says, you must gather your party before venturing forth is a Baldur's Gate reference.
it. You're gathering your party. Party pooper. Hey, party pooper. It's a party pooper. And no one's invited. Why is one of the gravitic anchors over here? Am I stuck in this thing? What the hell's going on here? What's going on here? What the fuck's going on here, mister? Why is one of these anchors down here? Okay. Can you only attack at a certain angle? Yep.
Just call McCower says, when Flanagan and Hewlett are on screen together they basically mirror Shepard and McKay.
Is so McKay, is he like the Shepard then? I mean, is David Hewlett like Shepard was? Or are they kind of the same characters? Because David Hewlett seems to only make like a certain one. Are you guys? Someone told me long ago. There's a calm before the storm.
Just Call McCower says, the bickering back and forth is what they mirror.
Oh, that's pretty awesome,
Sam
man.
Wraith
Yeah, I
says,
need to watch that.
LOL, you can make Shat fit anywhere.
Shat can fit in your pocket. He can fit up your ass. Get Shat now. Shat on it. A totally cool thing. Yes, I need to watch that then. Because,
Sam
okay.
Wraith says, imagine Shat and Walken have an argument.
Christopher Walken walks in. Damn it. I'm stuck inside the bubble. Shit. How'd I get in here? What the fuck? There we go. But, Cora, have you watched A Dog's Breakfast? By David Hewlett. It's got Kate in it, too. Kate Hewlett. Or his sister.
Just Call McCower says, no.
You should watch it. It's got dude that played
says,
Carson.
Unclejo 9 Rillo and Unclejo 9 Rillo mit Unclejo 9 Rillo Jury.
Unclejo your cheeks of your ass. Uncledge 'em. Uncle Joe. I like it. But it's got dude that played Carson Beckett in it too. And a movie by David Hewlett. It's pretty damn awesome. He's got the whole Rodney thing going on in it. He plays a character that thinks he's killed somebody, and he's trying to hide the evidence. So A Dog's Breakfast. It's pretty interesting. Blame Canada. Shame on Canada. We must form a full assault. It's Canada's fault. Where's that
Sam
at?
Wraith says, unclegible.
Unclejo. Darling Unclejo. It's like you're getting the gravity of that thing. Darling Dunca Shane. Hey!
Just
throw
Call
that
McCower
shade.
says, remember when McKay fucked up his world, so he went to McKay to stop McKay from McKaying things up.
Yes. McKay like destroyed a solar system and some planets. Shepard never let him live it down. Only one solar system. It's like, hey, that wasn't my fault. And that's Uncle Joe. He's moving kind of slow at the junction. Okay, apparently the repairing shields thing is stalled out, so I can't do that anymore.
Murdoch says, so who is literally BS though?
Bullshit. That's who that is. That's bullshit. Bunch of bullshittery going on around
Sam
here.
Wraith says, sounds like McKay had butterfly effect.
Well, McKay from another alternate universe, McKay thing, so McKay had to fix it. So
Just Call McCower says, and of course, Samantha Carter likes to remind everyone that she created a black hole.
that's right.
Arcanoloth says, Boskid Productions presents.
Bullshittery.
Arcanoloth says,
there it goes.
need that local commercials bit.
Find it and I'll do it if it's okay
Murdoch
with
says,
the word.
she has a nice black hole. Just Call McCower says, and BS is BS.
And bullshit. Bull rotten shit. I once had a manager whose initials before she got married were MF.
Arcanoloth says, one time I got in a bar fight, and I broke my jaw and 3 ribs. So if you don't buy a mobile home from me, it don't hurt my feelings.
Why did you break your own jaw? I broke my jaw and 2
Sam Wraith
ribs.
says, I still love me some Stargate.
Yes, Stargate's awesome. They need to have a good MMO with that lasts longer than a year. I'd totally play it. Hell, if you love it so much, you can... David Hewlett every once in a while plays a 2D Stargate game that someone
Murdoch
made.
says, just saying. Did someone say something not true or something? Who is talking BS?
I'm always talking BS. I am talking BS all the time. Corey, you got my dude paranoid, man. You don't need to be doing that.
Just Call McCower says, nobody is talking BS, but I know someone in this stream who is BS.
That's right. I'm full of BS myself.
Murdoch says, okay.
Damn it. Corey, why you gotta confuse everybody? It's funny though, isn't it? You just got that too. Would've thought that'd been like the first thing way back in the day. You got the joke. Who, mister?
Just Call McCower says, sorry, I am high and I think of stupid shit when I am high.
Your brain unlocks itself, yo. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Because you got high, because you got high, because you got high. What the heck? It's barely moving sometimes. It's 124. There's some rotten shit going on in there. Bull rotten shit. There she goes again. There she goes again. Racing through my brain. And I just can't contain this feeling that remains. There she goes. There she goes again. Oh, dude, that can't happen. That was not that I can't rewrite.
Just Call McCower says, I don't care what anyone says. 80s and 90s music just hits different. Even early 2000s. Murdoch says, I used to play that song back in middle school.
Back in the day. How did that go all the way up that fast? Okay. My third endeavor said repair hull or whatever like that. I think what was it, 500, right? It said 500. As soon as I got to 200, it checked off as if it got all of it. Bananas and pajamas coming down the stairs. One of them fell and hurt his leg really badly. Really badly, and it bled all over the car. Ew. It kept bleeding all over here. It kept bleeding over there. Anal fissures are a fun thing to have here, and they're not gonna care. Okay, if I get out of battle, where's Guy at? Are we like we're still like getting particles and shit? There it is. Okay, I found it. I managed to find it myself. Myself. That's how you say that word. Self. Myself. I'm gonna make my own dictionary, and you're gonna be there too. Let me switch it back to normal. Loadouts. Get that back to normal. Eventually.
Samu Wraith says,
There we go.
I just jam TOS tunes a lot. I know I'm a nerd, haha.
You are a nerd. Need to find some more. I don't want to like put the whole album on there or anything, but just like little sound snippets, you know.
Samu Wraith says, you found it, mister.
Found it, mister.
Just Call McCower says, Netflix created 2 movies. A movie about the GameStop stock market and a movie about the creation of Spotify. I need to figure out how to get in touch with Netflix because I am come up with some awesome ideas because Netflix comes out with some stupid shit.
Netflix needs all the help they can
Arcanoloth
get
says,
these days.
Okay, I got a question for chat. Arcanoloth says, I know you find some randos in Dyson ground. We all here to get paid, I get that. Arcanoloth says, but who TFD names their fleet Joker's toilet service?
Joker's
Murdoch
toilet
says,
service.
Hey, I got something funny for everyone. https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals h10697 or 4i.
Mr. Misty Eye, the eye. Kermit goes on a roast rampage on Omegle. People still use that, Omegle? Wasn't that a thing like back in 5 or 6 years ago? Who the fuck names their fleet
Samurai
Joker's
says,
toilet service?
At Arcanoloth, well, I seen the fleet Alameda.
Alameda by morning.
Murdoch says, I've never used it, never heard of it till I saw this YouTube video.
Ah. Yeah, it's a video chatting thing where you talk for a few minutes or something at a time and can swap around or whatever. Some people use it to prank others with things. I used to watch some of those. But turd flies in the stomach.
Murdoch says, so you talk to strangers on it?
Pretty much, yeah.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
A bleeding asshole. It's like you'll sit there. I don't know if you know about like you randomly talk to people at a table or whatever.
Murdoch says, the same guy that does Kermit on that one also does a Pennywise version. It's very good.
Pennywise. Nuclear vessels. Like a rotating thing. I guess you can. I've never used Omegle, but I've watched people chatting on Omegle via Facebook. I mean, YouTube.
Samuraith says, bleeding bumhole.
Bleeding butthole. Ain't no fissures in your ass. Where else would they be? What version of Pennywise? The first run of Pennywise or the latest version?
Samuraith
what's
says,
his name?
it's where they keep the vessels.
When the dreamer's
Murdoch
just a
says,
whistle.
during the Omegle, Kermit tells the girls, wanna see a magic trick? Then he takes a shit, lol.
Yeah, you can do some pretty crazy crap on there. It's like you never know who you're going to be talking to. Was it Omegle years ago that Core and I and that dude we talked about named Riker or Eric or whatever, we're doing
Just
a
Makoto
video
says,
thing.
I like watching the dude videos. He does shut up oh, Meg, LE videos where he shreds on a guitar.
But we were all three like, I don't know how if we were video chatting together or what. And
Murdoch says, here is the Pennywise one. The voice is unreal. Murdoch says,
Pennywise
https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals 3QUGI4NT equals 2S.
but we were like, it was a
Samurai
switching
says,
type site.
It's bleeding, mister. It's bleeding.
It was
in
a
your bumhole.
like a
You need
switching.
to address that, mister. Shad impression.
It was like you just jumped to different people or whatever, and when we jumped over to one, and I think we were just watching Eric or whatever, and it was this guy that was just in his underwear, this old man, just sitting there. And we're like, whoops, whoops, daisy, that looks like it will hurt. But which version of Pennywise? I can't look on it right now. Is it Tim Curry's Pennywise? Or is it Bill Skarsgård from the latest movie? Because Bill Skarsgård can do that, that eye thing for real.
Murdoch says, I'm not sure, you tell me.
Does he have, They all float down here. They all
Just Call
float.
McKay says, maybe possibly. I remember Eric was the first person ever that I can remember that did an IRL wedding stream.
Yeah. I had to up the audio for that thing on a slow-ass
says,
connection.
His voice is deep and crackly.
Deep and crackly. It's probably the latest one then.
Murdoch says, red lines from his mouth up to his eyes.
It's both Pennywise's, I think. Is his hair like super tall orangey? And his eyes weird or whatever? And does he have like a ball nose, or does he have like a regular painted red nose? So I think Tim Curry's one from back in
Murdoch
the 90s.
Says, painted red nose.
Okay, that'd be Bill Skarsgård's version. The creepy, the very creepy Pennywise. Is he trying to separate
Murdoch
his eyes?
Says, yeah, that's the one. Just Call McKay says, and then someone of course had to make some high quality edits of their wedding photos.
On a holiday. We had to make one of them look pregnant. I mean, that's the only way to have a real wedding. So the kid's like, what's this? Oh, that's a wedding picture of ours. Mom, you look pregnant. Fake pregnancy bellies are funny, aren't they? Just a fun thing. They didn't take it seriously,
Just Call McKay says, I also remember a face swap one as well.
Yes, that happened too. We don't need to get back into all that again, because we might summon the Guyver. Bullshit. Bullshit, man. That dang old bullshit, man. I'll tell you what. Bullshittery.
Just Call McKay says, the part where he is gulping sounds like Link is sucking on a giant hog.
Yeah. Link's sucking. Well, Link does suck. He drinks water from a bottle all the time. Scoops up fairies. Listen to the rhythm of the traffic in the shitty. Linger on the shitty, where the neon signs are shitty. How can you shit? The shit's gonna get you there. Forget all your troubles and forget all your cares and go shitting. Where all the nights are bright, shitting. Waiting for you tonight, shitting. We're gonna be in some shit now. Shit now. Don't hang around when you've got shit on your hands. You can always go. Shit! Alright, time to do the event. Damn, I'm far behind on all this shit. There she goes again. Tomorrow, it'll up to 472. Nice. Nice. I just want to thank everybody, and nice. Yes. Johnny Carson's Comedy Classics. Collect reward. That right there's a reward. Not a reward, but a reward.
Just Call McKay says, I remember when a giant solar flare destroyed electricity in NYC for a couple days and Conan did a blackout episode of Late Night. That was so cool.
Conan was awesome. HornyManatee.com. And NBC had to make that website. I wonder if it still exists. You saw, you kicked its ass. Mister. Mr. Sunshine. Break me some legs. Bum, 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 bum. Where's my boy? Hey, boy. Hey there, boy. How you doing there, mister? My boy. Heroes in a half shell. Turret hole power. They're the world's most fierce
Just
and
Call
fighting
McKay says,
turrets.
I remember the Rooster Teeth podcast talked about how they had to buy a domain every time a character or person said the name of a URL.
A URL? A urinal. Yeah, that's basically what they had to do at NBC every time Conan mentioned a site. He found out the hard way. And he's 12 years old, and two more should be a whore. Nobody ever told her it's the wrong way. Don't be afraid at the quickness you get laid. All your family get paid, it's the wrong way. The only family that she's ever had is the 7 horny brothers and a drunk-ass dad. He needed money, so he put her
Just
on the
Call
street
McKay
and
says,
everything was going
he even
fine.
made a joke out of it by randomly saying website names just so NBC had to buy them.
Yeah. Conan was awesome. He recently had like a who's that guy he's always picking on? Jordan something. I can't remember his name. But he's picking around on him and saying we should go out on another thing or whatever. And he says, Conan, you don't have a show anymore. We don't have the funds for that.
Just Call McKay says, Jordan Slansky.
Yeah.
I watched that video the other day.
He still likes to on-air pick on him, but probably not off-air. I like the little skits they used to have of Jordan's office and how Conan would get it cleaned up and stuff and rearranged and shit. Some funny shit. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. I don't even watch Late Night anymore. I used to look forward to watching Late Night. But whenever Conan went to TBS, I didn't have TBS, so I couldn't watch it. And so I was really sad.
Just Call McKay says, after the show was cancelled they work full-time on his podcast, so that is how they get funding. He still works for Conan.
Oh, wow. Okay. Tinkle while you pee. Fire.
Arcanoloth says, props to Conan for putting forth the effort, but it was a dying format when he came in.
Man, do they have some fun. Been spending most his life living in a gangster's paradise. Haha, I turned the light off. Haha, I turned it back off. Forgot you could do that. Fire. Mister? Fire. They've got the power. They really gotta have it. They really gotta have it. Light a candle and remember me on my birthday. Remember me on my birthday.
Just Call McKay says, I loved Conan because he knew the format was dying and worked so hard to try and keep his shows fresh and gave up his show when he knew that late night was officially dead as a format. He is my favorite late night host.
Yes. Conan the old barbarian. The barbaran. Conan, Conan. Dude's got a flashlight. I got one too somewhere. Me first! There's the bitches. I mean the witches. Fire! Attack these witches. You can only be TOS at this area. Because that's what the episode had it. TOS era. Double toilet trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double cauldron bubble. Fire.
Arcano Loth says, bitches brew.
Bitches brewing, yo. Hello there, mister. Oh!
The many loves of morn.
The many loves of morn. Romantic? Romantic, mister. I can't find the book. I don't know where the book is. Oh wait, they're tales. There would be tales.
Never kisses and tells, but he does have a biographer. No, you have chosen
Son of a bitch. Morn sits around and tells stories. I thought that's what that would be.
Morn never kisses and tells, but he does have a biographer.
It's not puns. It had to be romantic then. It's the only thing that's left.
Go find Admiral of my heart.
Don't break my farts. Tell me you smell them again. Oh, my little guy's following me. Okay, I was wondering what the hell's going on here. Where you at, mister?
Ah, yes. This one is missing its subtitle. A Kirk Adventure.
Kirk Adventure. Puns.
Arcano Loth says,
Kirk.
ask him where do I file this abnormally large bennies.
A Kirk Adventure. Romance. It's romance.
Levitt's big book of puns.
Ah, damn it.
What are you laughing at?
It's not Beware the curse. Bitch. Mister? Fog, mister.
A collection of the best by the true master.
Collection of the best.
You must place that book on the correct shelf. Strike the stone to break the witch's spell of protection. One of your comrades has been turned into a black cat. Stay away to avoid their bad luck.
What the hell? Who are we talking about over here? What the fuck?
No, you have chosen poorly.
I didn't even choose at all, mister.
A collection of the best by the true master. You must place that book on the correct shelf.
Nice.
Strike the hag while they are vulnerable.
No, you have chosen poorly.
I have no fucking clue.
A collection of the best by the true master.
Oh, there's some behind me here.
No, you have chosen poorly.
Well, I suck then, damn it. Strike the hags while they are vulnerable.
By the true master. No, you have chosen poorly.
The bitch's spell.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
No, you have chosen poorly. A collection of the best by the true master.
Collection of the best by the true master. I'm gonna fucking puns.
Well done.
Oh, okay.
The way is now open to you.
Mister? Liberace at last. I found out long ago. Zelda music. Here it comes. Master? Let's... I see you. Mister? Bonnikin, Mister. Bonnikin. Oh, bitch and moan and strike a match or something. I want to open the door too. Davidian Lord Megatron. Oh, pick me. Make me invisible. Destroy that. Spock. This is the one Oxnix was telling me you can use that whatever it is thing that makes you invisible. It makes you turn into the frequency thing or whatever. Sabotage. I need to sabotage it. I'm trying to sabotage it, but everyone's in the way. Sabotage. I'm gonna sabotage this too. Sabotage. It's not sabotaging, it's sabotage. Ooh, I got it twice. Nice. Yeah, I did it twice. I win. What's the name of this game? I win. Ooh, spookies. You did it. You did it. You did it. Yay. Okay. Close. Leave me up. It's a pretty cool level. I like the way it looks. They did an okay job with that.
God fucking damn it!
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Riz, what's up, dude? Why? Can you not sleep? Lullaby and good night. Go to bed.
Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem. Jesu Domine,
Dingus.
dona eis requiem. Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Mama Cheddar
PAA or EAA. I don't know what he says there. EAA pseudonyme donde SSS or something. Pringles? I don't have any of those. Pringles.
Romeo India Zulu says, Lida flickered while I was fucking Wath Bridge officer costumes and the interwebs shut down. I saved the previous ones but I gotta start that one over again. But no, I can't sleep.
Oh, God, I hate it when the light goes on and off like that. It sucks ass. Sucks ass. Ooh. Invite to fleet. Nobody else is here. Sparta? Really? Okay. This is not Sparta. This is Gary. Okay, Gary's gonna go for a rando. Here we go. What will be chosen for Gary the Klingon? Who knows? Find out next on The Adventures of Gary the Klingon. Warrior Princess. Oh, crap.
I am 7 of 9.
Good for
In
you.
this instance, I speak for the cooperative.
And your girlfriend. Everyone say hello to Maggie.
1 hour later.
And then it was like, oh my God, could you just imagine? Oh. And Gary the Klingon. Oh, this whole time they were like fighting or something, and I was just sitting there. Okay. This is the one that's like timed for shit or whatever. Shits and giggles. Theta clear.
Just call McKay says, we need a Kevin command where Kevin's mom yells Kevin when she realizes that Kevin isn't there.
Kevin! Make it happen. Find it, fire me, and I'll do it. I do it, Cam, I do it.
Nice day today. I think I might was that Alan? Alan! Al! Alan! No. Yeah, I don't think you need me, you know. Alan! 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 Al! Alan! 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 Oh, so that's not Alan. Steve, not Steve. Steve! 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 Oh, no, that's not Steve. That is Alan. Alan! Alan! Al! Alan! 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 Did someone just say my name? Hey! 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 You say Alan?
Gary has demands. I, Gary the Klingon, would like to address the team. You will all fight for Gary the Klingon, and allow the final blow to be done by me, Gary the Klingon. Third person in my ass. Damn it, McKay. Damn it, Rodney. Damn it, Bobambit, Banana, Fana, Fofamit. Damn it.
The Undine will destroy the disconnected Borg ships. Stop them.
Stop them from destroying it? I shall cross Kalas. Gary the...
Just call McKay says, why are you typing at people?
Because it's fun. Crushing is the only way you can hit something. Kalas is dead. Ah, soon I, Gary the Klingon, will be ruler of all Decepticlingons. I don't know. This one right here just bores me to tears. This level, so I just want to have fun with people. Fun at them, I guess, more so than with them. Like, I want to control and rule the world. I will control everything. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yay. We don't have to sell alcohol at work on Sundays. Because in Arkansas, you don't have to do that on Sunday. The liquor store be closed on Sunday. Take my pants. Take my whole penis too. Or I can't stop whacking off here in my room. Here. Gary. Gary.
I'm detecting something on an intercept course. Quite sizable.
Songs of Gary the Klingon will be sung throughout all of Kronos. Hey la, hey la, hey shayo, hey shayo, Tela alena shelis gadeda. How did hell did that fit in there perfectly? Bullshittery going on right there. Pogo. For real, yo. That is so genius, though. I love that.
Destroy it before it attacks the cooperative.
It's the lamest Klingons ever.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL.
He did such a cool job with that, though. Gary is but one Klingon. Gary is but one Klingon, and he is going to be your leader someday. Evil plans.
Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
Oh, I'm destroying the thing behind that Borg ship. Okay.
Hull integrity below 75%.
I don't know that I could probably put the pogo thing on here, though, right? I want to find an audio clip of that Klingon chant. Whatever it is. That song. Megalomaniacal. I finally watched the latest episode of Lower Decks. It's got a little bit of a twist to it. It's interesting. Interesting.
Romeo India Zulu says, you could, but others have it chopped up or just watch it via YouTube on screen.
Oh. We can play it in reverse. How's that? Henry the Eighth I am, Henry the Eighth I am. I got married to a widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Wouldn't have a Willie
Romeo
nor a
India
Sam.
Zulu says, do it.
Do it. But what part though? Just the Klingon song, or the whole damn thing backwards and upside down? I keep forgetting about all. Dude, I keep forgetting about this, the ambush kills thing too. Shit. Or do I have to even worry about that anymore? I forgot. Let me see, mister. Ambush kills. Yep. You guys still gotta do like 1,000 of those. 569. Still got a lot of those to go. And a short time to get there. We eastbound on Watch Old Bandit run. The collective will not fall here.
You will be eliminated.
Starscream! Megatron says. It's Tom Paris. Tom Paris. Not Parrish, Tom Paris. If you're gonna be a Star Trek, you gotta know Tom Paris. Not that other guy. Reading rainbow, bleeding butthole, bleeding asshole. I can't see a damn thing. Geordie LaForge. LeVar Burton, the Reading Rainbow. That's like, I'm really doing a lot of damage. Gary stands no chance, but yet he decides whenever his crew needs to die. Yes, Gary will rule before everyone else. Megalomaniacal. Da-na-na-na-na. Megalomaniacal. Lego Maniac. You always say it twice, Grandma. I told you we're not going to go to the store. I don't care what you do to make me angry. You're not going to get your way. Oh, the last from us. You have not even heard of the last of us. Just the last of us. Oh, the last of us. We can't do it if we try. Just the last of us. And there's Will Riker. Look at that. Okay. Willie. Hello there, Willie. How you doing there, Willie? You doing all right? Looks just like William Riker. William Thomas Riker. Yeah, I'm sure he's, yes, sure. William Tiberius Kirk. Son of a bitch. Tom Hanks. Everything he says is funny. Kaboom? Kaboom? Yay! Sure, we'll get that. Agreed, that shit. Fleet marks, of course, for Gary the Klingon. Gary Klingon. Gary got the last say in all that bullshit. He fired the last shot that killed the whole damn thing. Oh, let's see. Invite the fleet. Error. Invite fleet. Yes.
Just Call McKay says, Tom Hanks forever will be known as the first celebrity to get coveted.
That's right.
Pyro Communist says, to the owner of the Pink Vengeance parked right under ESD. Your ship has been impounded by the Earth Police Force. You can find on the main office of the EPF on deck 15 on ESD.
What if that were to happen? Parking in legal zone. My baloney has a face name. It's OSCAI. Sphincter says what? Thanks for the invite.
What?
What in the world's going on here? What in the world of a Night Rider? Bananas and pajamas are coming for you. Bananas and pajamas. It says your name is Gary the Klingon. Okay, get that one too. Get that one too. There. There. Oh, another one. Shit. There. Love can touch us one times. What? They like the crest. Ah, damn. If only it meant something. Boy, it's gonna be a long time coming for that one. For that one right there.
Pyro Communist says, ESD security would like to remind all ESD visitors that tribbles are not permitted past Deck 53.
Deck 53. There's still a line forming to the bathroom up there. The door up there at the party area. Downgrades available. Alright, let's see. Go to the roster. Rastaman, be jamming so small. Let's see. What do I have it as? 25,000. Okay, let's look at those first. You don't wanna fuck with Shady. 'Cause Shady will fucking kill you. Why? 100,000. 100,000 now. Anybody needs a warrior? 100. Okay, honor warrior. Anybody a warrior that needs to go up? No, they do not. Okay. Warrior, warrior. Honored guard. It's a
warrior does not complain about physical discomfort.
A warrior does not complain. A warrior this, a warrior that. Lieutenant Commander Worf is now the Worf. Isn't he supposed to be like a pacifist now in Picard or whatever? Isn't that what I've heard? Captain to honored. 2,500 fleet credits plus. So 500 fleet credits. So that's correct. So this one here, 750. Okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, we don't know, That was like his only line in the trailer.
Ah. He's a pacifist. He's got a fist like a pacifist. Piece of fist. Connect 4. Go for it. Connect 4. These people, let's see. Last time someone was on. No. No. Sort of. Convulse. Okay, so he's like primary character is that right there then. Do 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 do. Special ones. Nothing special
Romeo
again.
India Zulu says, today is a good day to negotiate peace.
Today is a good day to be a good day. Da-na-na-na-na, banana. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Gravy. There's nothing that I can contribute. I'm letting people do that one. I'm rechecking over that. Nope. Niet. No. Oh, probably could. Technically. And then fleet marks. I'm letting people try to do their own fleet marks on some of this stuff. It seems to be doing pretty good too, because a lot of people are doing things. Like doing their thing right there. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go to the base and fill those up or not? I don't really think I should. I want to try to leave as much open as I can for people, even though it looks like they haven't done a damn thing for a while. A damn thing. Shot through the leg, and now you're bleeding 'cause you ain't done a damn thing. Yeah. Completed 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, let's take care of this. Go to R&D. Collect. Get the ground up there for Gary to
Pyro
clean
Communist says, ESD maintenance would like to remind ESD security that using ESD cargo hold 13 for dance parties is starting to get up our noses, especially when we have to clean the whole mess up after you.
It's like that scene from Airplane. Let me find it. It'll probably flag me for it, but whatever. YouTube.com. YouTube.com. YouTube. It's the Airplane. 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 Does that again. Airplane loading and unloading scene. 1 minute. Best scenes. Maybe this will be it. No, this one here. Let's see.
The red zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. There's no stopping in the white zone.
No, the white zone is for loading and unloading, and there is no stopping in the red zone.
The red zone has always been for loading and unloading. There's never stopping in a white zone.
Don't tell me which zone is for stopping and which zone is for loading.
Listen, Betty, don't start up with your white zone shit again.
Damn it, they cut it off too early. Movie clip shit. Like he goes like, listen, Betty, don't start up with your white loading shit again. And then she goes into like a whole thing about them like having a kid and whatnot and getting a divorce with the PA system. That's Airplane the movie. I think they cut it short because they didn't want the copyright thing to happen. The copyright police. Bad boys, bad boys. Fucking up with you. Fucking up with you and they're fucking you too. Nothing, damn it, fuck. Anorexic. See, senorita, I know that you would like a cheeky boom cheek. He's very nice. It's all full of spice. Sign a refugee. Si, senorita. Refuge. Not a refugee, but a refuge. Refuge. A refuge. A refugee. LMNOP. Mickey Mouse. Don Duck. Mickey Mouse. Refined. Yes, refined. 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 Sausage and underwear gravy. Some sausage gravy and cheese. Hello, little girl. Okay. That is going to be it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. And Riz, my God, for the 500 bits. Why? Why did you waste 500 bits on me?
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Oh, I see. You're going to run off before I answer my question. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I appreciate that, but again, you did not have to do that.
Romeo India Zulu says, because it's not a waste to show appreciation.
The good old Horda. Spock. 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 Spock.
Scotty, get us out of here.
You're no god to me, mister.
I am Kirok.
Okay, Finnegan.
Well, I do appreciate.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
According to that sound thing, I actually have 5 more slots that I could put sounds in. I just don't know what 5 to put there. I don't know what to put there. Anywho, y'all take care now. I'll try to be back tomorrow. Duh. More than likely, always will. Unless I'm in an accident or some shit like that and die. But you never know. Maybe that will happen. Hopefully. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Where am I? I don't know anymore. Need to find that hubcap or / tire thing. What do you call that shit anyway? Like a tire cover? A rim cover? Whatever. It's a fake rim.
Hi, Billy, you on your feet all day? Good morning, just How you doing? I'm working with you all day.
Yeah.
You don't know my source. I'm working with you all day. How you doing?
Stain specialist.
Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't need $19.99. You don't need all these. Here's how to work. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays. $19.99. Here's how to work. Good morning, everyone. Are you on your feet all day? When you all day. Shitting me? Good morning, everyone. Here's how to work.
Silvana says,
Kaboom!
I think I ran over it when it popped off, but not sure.
I'm that kind of a driver. I do remember going around like a curve that as I go to work, there's a sharp curve and I slow down, but it's like a bump there too, so it kind of makes you bump up.
Romeo India Zulu says, lucky you didn't get a puncture then.
I've been real lucky in that car. I keep hitting all the potholes. I think that's how they're cracking. Not the potholes, but the hubcaps. Yeah. They're like an off-brand or whatever, you know. kind of hubcap thing. They've been cracking though. Every time I hit a pothole, it's like, you know. And I think it finally like just popped off when I hit that bump, and it could have spun and went over into a ditch or something, because this curve is like got a little bit of an incline or deep ditch on one side or whatever. I don't know. Unless someone picked it up and ran over it even more. I don't know. I've been wanting to get like the original smart car rims for that, or hubcappy things for that. But those things are expensive. They look so futuristic. It's so awesome. Reminds me of Knight Rider. You ever see those with Knight Rider? Let's see. Knight Rider hubcaps. Well, not really like that, but something like that. The way they, let's see. Stink, 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 stink. Okay, let's see. Can I get a copy of that image? Let's paste that. No, damn
Romeo India Zulu says, get fake spinners.
Fake spinners. Damn it. That's not a real image either. Shit. Maybe this is a real image. I hate these fake images on websites these days. That sucks ass. Whatever happened to just JPEG or whatever, GIF file? Now they're all like... Maybe I can like, let me see, copy that image. Paste. And that one too. Why do they like that? Why can't people... Well, you know the Knight Rider. We can look it up, right? Okay. Smart car. Like originals. Those are something like it, yeah. Damn it, I didn't mean to click on it like that. I didn't mean to click on it like that either. I just want the image. You bastard. You're going to make me... $135 each. Yeah, okay, sure. Copy image link and paste. It's sort of a real image. Yeah, okay, I got the real image. Post, IMG, paste. That's what the smart car ones actually look like. And I don't have those on my car. But whenever they're brand new, that's what they look like. Smart Fire 2 wheel cover. And one of them $58 and no. What do mine look like? They're like a cheap kind. My mom got me one time for Christmas just to cover up the wheels, because she said your brake dust on your car makes it look ugly. I'm thinking, and she get some Volkswagen ones. I'll never get any anyway. I'm just dreaming. Nightmares, I hope. Very, very good nightmares. I can't find the ones that I'm using. They're probably cheap somewhere. But they popped off, so I don't give a shit. Anyway, let's call it a night, people. Let's call it a night. Again, thank you, Riz. Thank everybody for being here as well. And I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up 30 minutes early than normal tomorrow, because I have to go to work before I was supposed to, because someone has to leave for a funeral. Alrighty. Y'all have a good night, good day, good morning, good evening, and chimichanga or whatever. I sees ya. I'm going to count down from 5 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, goodbye, and good luck. We're all counting on you.